jokes about dis. Well, it's like it's probably true considering how often she's
probably not a joke.
Like, notice how she has to like tell us she's showering. Like we've made her self-conscious about it now. Like she's like, I gotta like. By the way, I'm going to be clean. It's like we don't believe you.
And she feels the need to shower like twice a day or something. Like you don't. It's not necessary.
She's like, I must scrub away the pain.
You're not in a strenuous physical job or anything. It's not like you run around a fucking construction yard building up that sweat.
Oh god. Yes.
I sit in a studio and yet I still get sweaty. Like, what's wrong with your pores, woman?
Okay, either the AC in there is atrocious, which I've been in a building where the AC's off, and that fucking sucks.
That can suck, yes.
Like, right now, I don't even have AC. I just have fans. Speaking of, I need to turn those on or I will start. Oh, yeah. Fan power. It's so weird. There's only one computer plugged into my stuff. The other computer's at the other place. The faraway place. Alright, it's empty in here. It's also significantly cooler because there's less electronics activated. So Bubbles in here, so I got a fucking host. It's just how it is. Fatso couldn't show up. Porkins, Chubbers. That's 2 Mondays in a row. We should start charging Bubbles. $15 a pop. Chubby's owes us money now. Shankatsu donates 50 pesos. Say, I live in the Philippines. Bathing twice is the norm. Yeah, if you live in the fucking near the equator line, fuck that shit.
Still, like, I'm surprised you can afford to bathe.
Wow. Hey, Shankatsu's pretty well off for a Filipino boy. He throws 50 pesos at us a day, almost. That's how you know he's well off.
Where did I put my list of STDs? Oh, there it is.
So it's good to get STD. I had a dog. I named it Chubbly. Because it was part husky. We didn't know what other mixes it was because we adopted it because it was going to be put down as a little puppy. And then it later turned out to be part greyhound. It was so skinny. It was like a skinny husky. Like, people are like, oh my god, you're starving. It's like, no, it's just like that.
God designed it to always be hungry. Don't blame me. Blame God.
It's like, I'm a skinny puppy, and I'm like, you a bony doggy. But it was so foofy. It was a foofy bony dog. Just you and Archie Kibs. Disco's coming. She's got to shake.
Only an American problem.
Or something. Disco's coming. Disco's coming.
He's got to clean off all the filth first.
Bibbos. He's dead. Tyler's online, but that's not the person I'm looking for. Doge is online. That's the person I'm looking for.
I imagine there's a lot of filth. That is right. That is correct, chat. I know. Filthy.
You know what game we should force ourselves to play?
Dota.
No. Stellaris.
Dota.
It's an awful game. And we
Dota.
should talk about what went wrong with that game.
Dota.
Look at him get excited. See, it wasn't generosity that made him throw money at me the other day. It was greed. It was greed.
Dota.
He's like, I want to play Dota. We'll play Dota on your channel, Mr. Donates. To the point where I can't, like, say no to anything for, like, a month.
Why would my audience want to watch you suffer? And these people want to watch you suffer.
Last time we streamed it on your channel, they seem to enjoy it. Also, I want to point out that if we stream it on your new channel, it'll help you get activity, and it'll also get you some money back.
Yeah, but I'm already doing 2 streams over there. The fucking RP and the thing, so...
You can do more. I do fucking 7 streams a week.
Yeah, but that's... you.
I'm a... Oh, cringe. I'm a streamer.
Yes. On that point, I smell something.
It's a stinky disco.
There you are.
I just breathe.
That's you. You can smell Arch.
Make Pastry Boy play the Tau Halo. Nah, I'm not that cruel. Instead, I'll just make him play the actual Halo. See, chat, how much would you pay to see Arch play Halo?
Not enough.
Because Arch has never played Halo, by the way, chat. He's never played Halo. Is that correct, Arch? You've
Slightly misleading.
Oh, you played one of the Halos?
The first one.
Well, that still doesn't count. He's never played Halo.
Preparing to launch Earth Defense Force 5, right? Give up Steam and try again.
On Legendary... Okay, Fuzzy Butt. Legendary's not even fun because it's too spongy.
Problem with Fuzzy is that he's fuzzy.
Like, max difficulty on some games is kind of quaint, but for me, Halo, like, I used to play it on Legendary. Like, so much to the point where, like, I did a marathon playthrough of all of them when Halo 3 was out, so that was only 3 of them, on Legendary. And then I realized something. I realized that it's not as fun as if you're just playing on Heroic, which is just hard. Hard is fun. Heroic is fun. But Legendary's just, too spongy. Too bullet spongy. Ah, you got him. Nice.
How am I still in the game before Arch?
Because you have the power smell.
She's like, my
That's
stench has
yourself
brought me here.
you can smell. If
She's
you're
like
smelling
using her
like,
unholy
a
stench
bit of a
magic.
stench around you, Arch, that's probably you.
Like, here's how she casts. She, like, quickly grabs, takes her arms and rubs her armpits, and then, like, flings the goo at people, and people, ugh.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And then she's like, Adaba, Kadaba. And they melt. Like, ah! They turn into sweaty bellies.
I tell you have quite a vivid imagination.
This is called stink magic, okay? Like Disco's got the stank magic, okay? So
I just got out the shower. I'm probably cleaner than both of you.
And then when she's like ready to unleash, it's called the Foot of Stench or the Foot of Death, whatever.
Oh,
She takes off her sock.
Yeah, you get excited.
She takes off her sock, right? And then she just like stomps on the ground, which causes the earth to break apart from the stench.
Weird socks. I just got out of the shower.
Sewage pours from the earth because it's... Black 1917 donates $5, say squeak, and hail Barge Christ. I'll be here for a little bit before I have to go back into the dead zone. I think zone. That's my store's cooler. Ah, yes, the cooler. The cooler's got big walls. I remember working in fast food. You go in the cooler and your signal's gone. Don't necessarily know that. Shunkatsu donates 50 pages, say, does she bathe with the fedora on or with the cat? Both.
I tell you what, the Bengals love water, so you actually have to watch the Bengals don't like try and get in the shower. Because they're like, what's going on in here?
And as expected, because Black's gonna be leaving soon, he's donates $3, say, also, hi, Disco. How's Kitty?
He's fine.
Just like, oh shit, here we go again.
Hurry and invite me, little bitch.
I thought you had an invitation.
You don't invite him? Is that why he's not in here? Why was I blaming Arch?
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I wish I was Islamic. And they could, like, blow up or something.
I'm pretty sure you can convert.
Yeah, I'm gonna convert to Islam, and then I'm gonna teach you a lesson in respect, Disco. You will not speak to men anymore. On your Allahu Akbar. I'm gonna become the ultimate misogynist. And you will fear me. Did you not just get an invite, you little monkey?
Arch, where are ya?
That took you a fucking while, didn't it?
Oh, maybe I sent the invite to some rando. Whoops. Nobody knows. I get scratchy bits. Convert to Islam to shoot shoot time scientists. No Kibs, no peace. Kibs is here, then disregard that. Time to ride either way. You can't ride until I say you can.
And no peace.
You have to
I
have
have
your
decided to adopt Sargon's anti-science stance and also convert to Islam.
I knew he was Islamic. I saw that beard.
I see it as highly beneficial.
I could see him, like, fucking, you know, doing the little prayer thing on the ground where he's kissing the dirt. Religions rule through fear. You must grovel before the gods. Does every religion rule through fear, though? That's the real question. Shankatsu donated 125 pesos to ask Archist, you mean Archchrist, we're not all poor here. Knicker. Okay, is that like an insult? We're all weebs, though, so I understand the raskism. Yeah, Arch, you raskist. That'll teach you.
Hey, I'm not the one who said the N-word, but poorly spelled.
Look, he said that to get around the censors. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, Disco, you're on level 60, right?
I don't know. How do I check? Where do I check?
Select mission. Yeah. My neck hurts.
I guess so, because 60 is the last one on my list at all.
Okay. Then that's correcto mundo. Boog says Islam is right about women. Boog's like, Allahu Akbar. Akalak. Whatever the
Now,
fucking...
what we should play, instead of fucking Stellaris, is more Steel Dick.
No, see, Stellaris, because we only do it once. We don't have to do it again. Then we can do
but
whatever.
it'll be a 12-hour
Okay, sure.
session if you want to do anything.
What are you talking about?
I
We'll quit
bought that and never launched it.
Stellaris? Oh god, you're not missing much.
Got it in a sale and then was like, I'll play it one day.
See, the game looked promising. It's like, oh cool, it's a 4X space game where you can make any space faction. You make the Federation from Star Trek, the Trade Federation from Star Wars. You can make anything. You can make the Warhammer 40k, Imperium of Man, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. Except, the problem is you make the race, you get the mods, you set it up, and you're like, it doesn't feel, this feels the exact same as playing the other races. Like, they don't feel unique. Because the game is hoping that you're gonna just pretend that it's different than the other factions. And so if you have a brain, that's right, fuck all you who like Stellaris. If you have a brain, you'll realize really quickly that it's just trash. Sins of a Solar Empire is way better. BT dubs.
The bigger problem with Stellaris is that it actually started out as a rather interesting and fairly unique game. But I still don't know why they decided to do to it what they did and remove all of the FTL technologies, remove the border system. I don't know why they chose to do all of that, but they did, and now it's a shadow of its former self. The worst thing is, too, I hate the fact that they sold me one game, and now I no longer own that game. I now own a shadow of that game.
Yep, because they took out all the mechanics. They also took out the sector system and broke it because there was not enough things for players to do. And so, like, okay, if the AI is managing all the things for the player, instead of, like, making more interesting things for the player to do, let's force them to manage everything. It's like, yes, this is good game design.
Which is also kind of ironic, because in Hearts of Iron, they're going the exact opposite direction and trying to go like, player, please, use the AI more. In fact, we'll gate specific bonuses behind you using the AI. Like, make up your mind, fucking Swedes?
Yeah, I kind of prefer how Hearts of Iron worked in launch, where you could just assign one general to an army if you wanted to, just because they could have unlimited dudes. It's like, yeah, let Like, let me customize how big my armies are.
Let's go dead.
Spiders spawned on top of me.
The thing is, I appreciate that Paradox are a bunch of fucking Swedes, and therefore their average IQ is hovering around about room temperature in northern Scandinavia.
Pick me.
Like, this is just a matter of fact. And so I get that they want to make their games easier, but that should be a player choice. Like, I really enjoyed the system in Hearts of Iron 3 where I could just put commanders on, like, every goddamn division. That was fun for me. Now they decide to remove that, and then they decide to add in the army planning system where there are certain bonuses that are locked behind using the army planner. And the army planner is stupid. Not only because it can't properly execute your instructions, like attack here, do this, but because it constantly reorganizes your troops. Like, you can't even trust it to just hold the defensive line because it'll waste all of your goddamn fuel by strategically relocating your troops constantly.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't want to be over there. Go away, ants! No, no.
Should concentrate on business pace sake. Last super chat for now. I'm gonna go play some Monster Hunter Rise. I just ate some tasty dim sum whilst watching this, so I'm satisfied with those damn knickers. Damn, reskist. Oh god. Hello.
Oh my fucking god.
Ow.
I really wish it wouldn't take your camera like that.
Bitches? Why are you dead?
Fix it.
Shit, I don't really
control of my
have
camera.
the fucking energy to go on a rescue attempt right now.
God damn it, you said you didn't have the energy, Joe. So I took that opportunity to take a drink. Well, I'm free again. If my character would stand up before he dies, that'd be grand.
Oh. Go away,
I
giant
think
turtle
you
thing.
can't turn off it taking control of your camera bullshit.
You can think many things, Disco.
I know that it stops doing that. I know there's some
Whether or
things
not
you can
any
save
of
in
it's
the
correct
options.
is...
It's really annoying because I just ran into a bunch of fucking shit because my camera was pointing in the other direction.
Get away from me! Need that help.
You will look at this thing. Like, I don't wanna.
No, it didn't. That was painful.
I would have preferred if you'd stayed alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, fucking dinosaur decided that I was a trampoline and tried to jump on me.
Alright.
Oh, the problem with Stellaris DLC is it actively breaks previous DLCs. That's hilarious. A lot of Paradox expansion content does that. Where it'll break.
Paradox cannot fucking program for shit.
They also have terrible planning skills. Like, they need to plan this shit in advance. Like, okay, you want to add an advanced spy system? Okay, well now you need to add an economy because the factories don't cut it. Like, if you're a minor power, you don't get spies, even though that, like, little nations like Czechoslovakia and Hungary and Austria and Switzerland had spies. Doesn't matter. Because it requires, like, 5 fucking civilian factories or 10 or whatever to even start it. It's like, that's retarded. It does not require
Because
a
they
civilian factory to do it.
Decided to tie it to the fucking economy system that they already had, the factories. Ah, Jesus. Let's try and rub them off a little bit on these fucking little idiots. Oh, there you go. The Wagon Diver does not respond well to being under constant pressure like this.
Nope, it does not.
Get rid of some of the flyers.
So Disco, how you doing? Check
I'm
see.
still annoyed it takes control of my camera. Because if I run into something while it's got control of my camera, like, I haven't got the mobility to get away from it.
See, I'm wondering, if you beat the mission, I don't think it does that anymore. Art, should it take away your camera today?
Yes, it takes away my camera too.
Okay, that must be a setting. Because I don't have that issue anymore.
Okay, I'd love to know what setting that is.
I wish I could remember. I think it was near where the screen shake option was, because I turned that off.
I'm real grateful for that information.
I mean, I turned that off like a few years ago. Or no, not a few years ago, like last year. Oh no!
I don't remember what the mission objective is here.
Kill the spaceship.
I'm going to hope that that is indeed correct.
Maybe it's camera effects?
Maybe. Check that. Maybe that makes sense.
I'll try turning it off. That's the only one I can see that might include it. Vision speed, look at down. Alright, let's try that and see if that helps, because it's really fucking annoying. I don't have the mobility to get away if that fucks me up either. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just gonna get eaten then.
Arch, don't you die, you blonde little shit. He's like, oh,
fuck. I've got a fucking horde of them after me, and they can shoot me straight through the spaceship. Mildly infuriating.
Only mildly, though. I'm looking for health. I got Disco up. Careful with the giant dinosaur.
Any of you bee buggers want to maybe drop a health pack or two?
Don't worry, if you do go down, I'm getting health so I can revive you.
Any of you drop any health? No, you dropped an armor crate. Well, thank you, I guess.
I mean, that means more health for later. Okay.
None of you dropped any fucking armor. Of course you didn't.
I got health for us.
I got the big dinosaur.
Good. Just the way Disco likes it. Big and scaly.
I don't know. Does Disco strike me as the scaly type of girl?
Oh my god, she's a scaly.
I'm not scaly.
Yes! She's into scalies.
I don't have any fucking scales.
She's like, oh, I love some fucking lizard boys.
Judging by the violent reaction, I'm gonna guess yes.
Her fetish has been revealed.
Huh.
Ow. Pump, pump, pump. Pump, pump, pump.
I don't... That's just weird.
I'm just fisting bugs. It's pretty hot.
Alright. That clears up another wave, a little bit more HP.
No, 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 I don't want to be
enough
rolled
to
off.
do.
Leave me be. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. Right. Go away, Ant. Shoot. Uh-oh. That made him mad.
High enough.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Backed up into those things. Fuck.
Ooh!
Hot meatballs. How's that for a foot fetish? Motherfucker. I think he's running away. Maybe?
I don't think he's running away. I do not think he's running away.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna try to break
Speaking of weapons grade cringe, have you seen Netflix new VTuber mascot?
Oh boy. Let me guess, it's like some
Netflix?
sort of fucking cotton candy colored hairdo.
Yes, it's a sheep girl.
Sheep girl.
See, when corporations try to pop onto fads like that, I find that super fucking cringy.
The thing is, like, the VTuber thing is already a corporate fad, so I'm kind of just like, well, I mean, it's a corporation claiming a corporate fad. I don't even know what to say about that or how to feel about it anymore.
Oh shit. Oh. I dodged so many things, I suppose. Hey, stop that. Fuck! He's mad!
Right, I have killed all the spaceships.
Good, now we just have to lower his HP so he pisses off.
Oh.
Oh god, please. The spicy meatballs hurt.
You jumped right into that too, you little fucking idiot.
It really hurts.
No, no. Come on. Kill him. Kill him.
No, please no. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful
Right.
with this. We don't have a lot of healthy packies left.
There's some over to the right, the further down the road where I killed a bunch of ants a while ago. But even then, there's not much.
Yep.
Right. He seems to just be following me now, so pick up whatever you can.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm gonna head to the farthest stuff away.
Come on, run, you stupid thing.
Chat's talking about the Old World Blues mod. It just reminds me that Bethesda killed that IP. They didn't kill it, but they certainly ran it through the fucking gutter.
Well, I'd say they killed it because the Bethesda Fallout is not Fallout. It's,
I know, but it's sadly making money, and that's what annoys me.
Like, it's not even the same fucking genre, literally.
I know. It went from being like a, CRPG, classic-styled role-playing video game, to being like just a reskin of Oblivion.
Yes, basically. Like, Fallout 3, for its many charms, to be fair, I quite enjoyed Fallout 3 for what it was. But the reviewer's sentiment that it was literally basically Oblivion with guns is not incorrect.
It is just a reskin. Like, he uses the same engine.
He used the same engine, the same kind of quest style, the same exact look, etc.
Black donates $3 to say, heading to the cooler, see you guys in like an hour. Don't get stuck in there, dude.
Yeah,
And you'll
wait a
die.
second now.
And then turn into a little frozen
Oh, no,
baby.
no, no.
Is he bugging off now?
Oh, I think he's leaving.
I think he is.
There's one more box.
He just tried to roll over the top of me to get it.
Many, many, many Stardust cannon shots later.
Is he gone now? I don't want to chase him. Not quick enough to chase him.
Okay, we got all the boxes.
Archelaus escaped.
Escaped.
Does it mean it was
Back
afraid
off,
of
bitch!
us?
It's in Archelaus's nature.
I'm gonna use my
Threatening
felt
me?
dual
What do you mean,
punch. My weapons are too short range. Come closer. Coward.
Yeah. Kyle has backed off sufficiently for my safety.
I would fist you, but I can't reach.
I'm probably like, oh god. Okay, this will be Bethesda whinge day
That's the
today,
win
right?
day.
It feels like Bethesda has been on a steady downward path since they were created. Because every person you talk to will say that their first Bethesda game is their favorite one. Like, if they started in Daggerfall, then that's the best. If they started in Oblivion, that's the best. If they started in Morrowind, that's the best. You know, they all say that's the best title. And you can see the degradation. Like, Final Skyrim, Morrowind was... Morrowind is such a perfect argument for limiting the player's experience. Morrowind feels like such a big, living, interesting, massive world, not because of the complex graphics, although they were exceptional for the time, or its bustling cities, or its open worldness. No, it feels huge because you can only see like 10 feet in any direction.
Yep. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Well, no, it's actually a good thing, because the world feels large, and it's only when you take away that like kind of fog that it suddenly go like, oh, it's smaller. It's an excellent way of tricking the mind.
Could it also be rose-tinted barge glasses? Because when was the last time you played Morrowind?
A while ago. But the thing is, too, like, the world is smaller, but it doesn't feel smaller. What does a smaller world allow you to do? It allows you to take more interest in each and every piece of it, to design the dungeons more carefully, to imbue everything with purpose and a point for being there. Unlike the Skyrim or the Oblivion caves, which are literally just plonked down templates, which always leads you back to the beginning again.
There is certainly a power in linearity. As somebody who's working on an RPG, like, linearity offers you can tell greater stories, you can tell more, like, what's the word? More narrative stories. You can also make each location in a zone, the smaller the zone is, or the more time you have to work on it, you can have more meaning. Like that house in the back over there. There's like an old person that lives in there who can tell you a tale about this battle that happens. And maybe that leads you to, you know, the ancient battlefield where there's a bunch of ghosts that haunt it. You can, like, find one of his fallen comrades and put him to rest. And that leads you on a trail for something else. And it turns out that, you know, he killed him or left him behind or something like that.
It also gives you the ability to imbue travel with far more meaning. So that's one of the things that I absolutely hate fast travel. In Morrowind, you did everything a city had to offer, almost like episodes in the story. You do everything in Balmora because traveling anywhere took time. And so whenever you did need to travel, it felt like a bit of an epic journey. You know, you prepared for it. It gave you a sense of immersion in the world.
I don't mind that if there isn't any, like, backtracking, but games that want you to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, it's like, I don't want to spend half my game time fucking walking between places.
You gotta
well,
put
that's also
something
where
to
the,
do in between. Something
the
to discover.
non-linearity comes in. Because Morrowind never told you to go anywhere. It never again like, oh, you gotta go here now. You die. No, you just wandered around, doing whatever the fuck you wanted. And there was always something interesting on the way. Like when you first leave the little swamp city where you arrive, for example, and a dude falls from the fucking sky.
Yeah,
and you can pick
that
up his
killed me.
bouncy thing.
That was the first thing that killed me in that fucking game. I was like, ooh, stuff.
Yeah, that was excellent. Or when you meet a wandering vampire, and that's the thing too. Like, none of the dungeons felt like they were just dungeons, like in Skyrim, where it's just, oh, there's just a bunch of random barbarians here that they exist purely for NPC purposes. They exist because the game development is like, well, the player needs something to kill in this fucking dungeon, therefore.
Also, do you like the
In
roly-poly
Morrowind,
bugs?
They're adorable.
There was usually a story behind it. They are adorable, but that is besides the point.
They're so fucking cute, though. Like, it's worth commenting on. Like, talk about an adorable enemy type. Like, I can't be mad if I get killed by these things.
There's something about their face. That's the thing. The face, it's somehow smiley.
Even if you split them in half, which is kind of saddening, but, you know.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I mean, not that bad. Not bad enough to stop.
I also want to point out again that the alien invasion machine somehow looked at this species of roly-poly bugs and thought to themselves, yeah, this'll make an excellent warrior class.
They'll just bounce at the enemy at high speeds. And they do. They do. Rob Rip donates $5, a Fire Warrior. And yes, I'm wasting money on this stale meme. What do you mean stale? I commissioned a new thumbnail for this season's of Fire Warrior, but it's gonna be the last one because we're beating it on hard. That means I've beaten Fire Warrior.
Last one.
Listen,
it'll never be the last one.
listen. I've beaten it on every difficulty after this. There's nothing more for me to do in that game. It'll be
Of course
done.
there is.
It'll be finally over.
Then you just play it like a challenge mode. Like you only use one weapon. Or you only use the pistol, or whatever. Whatever is the unlimited ammo weapon in that game. There's a wall there. I know I'm dead.
You know it's a bad shooter because there's no basic weapon that you can default use. Oh wait, no, there's a sword. It's literally, it can't kill anything.
Well, then clear the game on hard with the sword.
You can't though.
Wow.
I don't care. Do it.
Arch, you should do it. I think it's time for Arch to play Fire Warrior. If he won't
I'm
play
playing
Halo,
Dota.
then he's gonna play Fire Warrior.
Dota's just as bad.
Oh, I don't know. Like, it's bad. But I don't know if it's as bad.
There's 3 roly bugs in a row just ran me over.
I'm safe in my corner. No!
Line me down. They're using teamwork.
God damn it, Arch. You're dead too?
I hit a wall with my Starburst cannon.
God damn it. I'm stuck in a fucking corner.
Well, be unstuck in a corner.
Well, no. If I leave the corner, I will for surely die.
You didn't tell me the roly bugs work together.
They're part of a team.
They go in a line and just like one rolled over me, and before I could get up, like 2 more just came behind them. And like, ow, ow, ow. I'm dead now.
He says he's willing to play Fire Warrior. Well, that's good for you. Good for you. You can find it on GOG. It's $10.
Dare I ask, what is Fire Warrior? I don't think I've...
It's a meme on this channel that happened. I don't even remember. Chat, do you even fucking remember? Like, people are like, you need to play this game, Fire Warrior. And, like, I don't remember why I played it. But it was apparently so hilarious, according to chat, that it became a fucking yearly thing.
Right.
Though, I think this year will be finally the last year we can finally put it to rest. But the meme is that we play it, and then it's awful, and that's the end of it. It's just a channel meme. It's not a very good game. Okay, I can finally go revive people. There's not enough.
Don't pick me up.
I didn't do it for money, actually. I basically said that people, you should donate because you should feel bad. It's the only game in which I've ever fucking demanded chat to give me money. Because I was like, you want me to play this game? Because they did. They were like, you need to play it again. It was the... I just remember we played it. I remember I got to the last level, the first playthrough, and I quit. And chat was like, you can't quit, you can't give up, you gotta do it. And so we did it again. And then we actually beat it, I think, the second time. Maybe? I don't remember. It was pretty bad. Oh yeah, no, that's what started it. I don't think it was that though. Arch was like, you should play Fire Warrior, and he said that on his channel. We were collabing on his channel, and then a bunch of people came over and to the Discord and started spamming Fire Warrior.
This is incorrect.
This is Arch's fault. Yes, Arch, you need to play Fire Warrior.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be Arch's fault.
Yeah, Bargeman, bad man. Bargeman. Bargeman, sorry. But he's not, though. He's sitting there like, I'm too blonde to be sorry. The meme is that it's Kib's favorite game. It isn't, though.
I bet it. What's I got in here?
See, Disco, when you're drinking tea, you need a jug of tea.
I mean, I have like a flask.
Oops, I just got tea all over myself.
I have a flask, so like I can make the flask, and it's got like 3 or 4 cups worth in it. So that kind of works like a jug that keeps it hot.
See him believe. Oh my god. Somebody in chat, we're gonna call him CN, says, only reason I subscribed to your damn channel was for that meme. That's terrible. That's true though. Like, I gained a lot of subs, and the Fire Warrior meme, along with the Aerith meme, are like the 2 things that help boost me.
But Kyle, I don't care. The game's not up yet. Why?
Discordia's she's upgrading
Why?
her equipment. Give her a second.
I'm looking at equipment.
Go back to reading manga. Yes, yes.
Oh, stop moving.
He's like, I like my
I can have a
mind brink
helicopter.
duty. You can call in tanks as that class and vehicles.
Yeah, but I can have a helicopter.
I hope you're good at flying with a mouse and keyboard.
And we'll find out, won't we?
Just goes like upside down.
I mean,
upside down.
if it takes control of my camera again, that could go. That could go well.
You know what's funny? All Japanese games, when you run them in window, I love how they say the game name and then for PC. Near Replicant does that too. It's like, this is game and it's for PC. As opposed to, this is game and it's for Xbox. When can we get more Fuda Arch images? You'll have to ask the artist for that.
Let's try the helicopter and see what happens.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, to get Kibs to play a game, chat needs to send Arch money. That'll get Arch to play game. If you send Arch enough money, you can get him to play Fire Warrior.
That's incorrect.
Everyone has a price Arch, and you have one. It's just a little bit, we just have to find it. Oh, here's the question. How many Dota streams on your channel in order to get you to play Fire Warrior?
Like, just send Arch.
500.
That's ridiculous.
Like, the entire chat send Arch feet pics, and then he'll do it.
Lights on. Commence operation. A ching chong, a bing a bong.
Oh, it's these guys again.
Disco give communists free helicopter rides with a deserving finish. I don't think Disco's gonna be given anything with a ride. Is herself down to the bottom of the planet.
But I don't know how to, like, what's the button to call these things in now?
The call-in button is... Chat, what's the button for that? I haven't played a class that has a call-in... It's like X? No. Is it X? C? You'll have a meter somewhere on your screen, and once it charges up, once we kill enough stuff, because it's based on kills, once we kill enough things, you'll be able to call it in. But I don't remember what button it is. X? Try X when you get it filled up. Let me know it's full.
I will try that.
And the button prompts are on the screen, so even Disco will be able to figure it out, given enough time.
I haven't used the call-in things. I've only been using the thing that makes my character a bit faster when it dashes, so I don't get murdered as quickly.
Fuck our industry. We don't need it. It's holding us back.
No, you stupid thing.
See, aliens could so fucking wipe us out easy. All they gotta do is take out a few interstate bridges and some power grid plants, and then we're just, like, dead. It's like, oh, shit.
Oh,
GG.
Oh, right. I see. Mr. Frog over there. Just slapping me. Ow.
Screw that. Like, all the aliens would have to do is just bomb our oil fields. Then what do we do?
No!
Our entire war machine, our entire infrastructure is entirely reliant on oil.
Even if we did like solar, all they'd have to do is blot out the sun. Like they could just win.
Just got that.
Blot out the
Watch
sun.
out,
Why?
Mr.
Like,
Frog.
our solar energy is hilariously inefficient.
That's true. What if we relied on wind power? Then we win.
That's almost as fucking bad.
I'm joking. It's pretty bad. Oh my god, did you see that one thing on Twitter where the person's like, "Oh, we're bringing back electric cars to save the planet," and like some dude's like, "So where did the power come from that charges these cars?" And she's like, well, it comes from the energy company." Talks to the energy company people. "So where do you get your power from?" We're 95% coal."
Yeah.
95%. So it's like
That's what people keep fucking forgetting with all this electrical thingity-bob nonsense.
where does
Yeah.
electricity come from? It does just come from the little fucking outlet, you fucking monkey. Like, god damn it.
No, this is literally the thinking of the modern day hippies right now. They are actually at the level of being like, where does meat come from? Well, the supermarket, dum dum.
It's like it doesn't come from the supermarket. It comes from the farmer. The farmer you complain about and want to get shut down.
Oh, that's what I fucking hate about the new fucking plan bullshit too. Like, tangential political here, only tangential. But the whole Biden plan, like, we need to cut meat consumption by 90%. Like, imagine the
In
economic
America,
consequences
that's not
of that.
happening.
Yeah,
Like-
you could have like 2 burgers per year or something.
Fuck no, dude.
1 burger per month. So 12 burgers a year.
I'm gonna have as many
Oh,
burgers if I
sorry.
want. I mean, to be fair, I
burgers.
only have like 2 to 3 burgers a month, but like, yeah. Well, no, I think I probably have like 3 or 4.
You can only have 1 a month now.
Well, it's too bad. He's gonna have
And
to
the thing is, like,
pry it from my mouth.
Even if we ignore the whole, like, I would like to eat hamburgers side of the argument, right? If we say that everyone would be able to just not eat hamburgers and be happy with it, you are now destroying a massive portion of the farming industry. Like, just laying complete waste to it. Not to mention, to do this, you would have to euthanize thousands, tens of thousands of cattle, hundreds of thousands probably, all across the country. Because what the fuck use are they now?
Yeah, but at least they won't get eaten.
Yeah. Well, we'll still fucking kill them. But hey, at least they're not food.
Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah,
about
but all the
species, though.
buttons, really.
We're the alpha species on our planet, so that kind of means that we get to decide what to eat. Like, the cow doesn't get to decide that it doesn't get to be eaten because it's not the alpha species. It doesn't get to choose. That's not how the whole fucking food chain works. We decide.
And it's also just like, well, what they also don't think about is, if we stop eating meat, right, what happens to the cows? What happens to the chickens, the sheeps, the goats, all our other food animals?
They're probably
What
like
happens to them? None of them live in the fucking wild anymore.
They've been domesticated to such a degree that they're dependent on humans, for the most part. Some animals can go back to being, like, in the wild. I don't know about... I'm pretty sure chickens would not last very long. Well,
Chickens would become a lot of food.
though, there are certain things that I do see as somewhat valid, like the whole criticism about, like, genetically altering chickens to the point where they just can't fucking wiggle. Because they're
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
huge. Like, I'll
we
give
shouldn't be cruel
some
about
leeway to
it.
that. But, like, I'm not gonna stop eating them, though. I do think that we should treat them humanely. There's no reason to be
Like-
savage about it.
There's basic animal welfare.
Yeah, there's a
And not
difference
fucking
between
with their
animal
genetics.
welfare and like this kind of PETA animal rights stuff.
And there's also some stuff that is just deplorable, but also kind of the way it has to be. Like how they kill every male chicken. Like 99% of male chickens just get shoved in a fucking rotisserie blade. Because there's no point in them. They need like one per, I don't remember how many hundred females.
Damn,
A lot
if you
of
get to be that
male
the one male, you get to
chickens
fuck
also pet food as
a
well.
lot.
And you get to be alive, which is perhaps even better.
It's like, you
You
not
get
only
to
get,
live.
you get all the women, but you also gotta, you know, make babies. So your babies get eaten. So you're-
The thing is also, though, we humans over-anthropomorphize things far too easily. There is simply no comparison between a human and a chicken. We are vastly different creatures, and therefore the rules do not apply to us equally. And we get to eat the chicken, not merely because we are the alpha species, but because the chicken doesn't even have a concept of being eaten. It's too fucking dumb.
So I dead or I'm alive? No, it's more like I'm alive or I'm dying. It's like, maybe not even dying. Maybe like I'm in pain.
I mean, they're smart enough to have a concept of pain, which is why we kill them as humanely as possible, but beyond that, a chicken has no concept of planning, of existence. It's just like, I eat food, I poop, maybe have sex.
Maybe. Depends on if it
Possibly.
needs to.
Oh,
If
that
I can
hurt.
fit it into my busy schedule of eating, shitting, and sleeping.
Maybe we can do both.
Eating,
That
shitting,
rude.
and fucking?
It's messy, but by God, they get it done.
You can probably only do 2 tops.
Okay, this one has a laser.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I know, I killed it.
This mission's hard. Because there's so
Wait,
many
you
of those
did it?
walkers.
Quick
God damn it,
enough,
Disco.
Art. You didn't kill it quick enough, did you?
I probably shouldn't pick up Disco, because she's gonna die awfully quick, but I did it anyways, because I'm a good person.
You say that.
Do you know about the dash boost in this game, Master Razor? Yes, I am aware of it.
Oh, I'm stuck on
I
a
was actually
fucking
trying
wall.
it the other
Uh,
with my other class earlier, a little bit. It allows you to be a lot more agile, which is making me think about making my second loadout have like more dashes in the weapons. I also have I think a perk for that. I just forgot to switch that out.
my picking up Disco strategy did indeed turn out to be a mild mistake. Disco! Bad!
I just like dual Gatling guns because they're funny. Unfortunately,
Disco has brought
maneuverability,
shame
though.
upon her house.
They're coming for you, Barge. In the testing chamber.
Where the fuck are these supply caskets? Like the map tells me they're right here, but there's clearly none here.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing any health things anywhere. I would have liked one. Maybe more than one.
Well,
That's what I'm
Disco,
currently looking for.
you don't get none today.
No, I didn't get none, and I did. And also, Arch didn't kill the thing that was shooting lasers at me quick enough.
So you're telling me Barch is the problem here again?
Yep.
He's like,
I mean,
oh,
are
shit.
you surprised?
Barch, man. Sorry, man.
There's only ooh Jesus.
He's not
See-
sorry though.
These things are fucking hellish. Yep. They're gonna kill me because I can't fucking kill them fast enough while still running away.
The cosmonauts or the walkers?
No. The fucking missile things. The missiles are the real nightmare because they mean I have to shoot them down, which means I keep using energy when I really need to be getting distance. Shit. That's me dead. I think I'm gotten just locked in between 2 fucking shotgun units. Yep.
Yep. That's okay. Does anyone want to go back and change the loadout?
No. You just need to not fucking die and leave me alone with the entire map remaining.
Chat, should we leave him
Well-
alone again?
You should have killed the thing that was lasering me quicker.
I think Disco should be left to die. No, wait, better. We should shoot Disco. Oh, no.
Oh, I'd like to remember my helicopter, actually.
How did Squeak
Okay,
even
yeah.
start? Was it Lost episode of Looking at Season 1? No, it's on the stream. It had to do with the fact that the barrel was squeaky. It was so squeaky that Aerith got PTSD, and so she just started squeaking randomly. I mean, not necessarily PTSD, but it definitely left an imprint on the character. Because squeaky barrel.
That barrel was a good idea, and I'm going to replicate that in the Warhammer Fantasy RP.
See, we could have done that with fucking Bubbles in the other Warhammer Fantasy RP. He had a broken
Yes, but
body.
Bubbles instead wanted to kill himself and went to great lengths to kill himself.
That's why it would have been hilarious. Because I went to great lengths to prevent him from dying. We had an opportunity arch to make him suffer.
Not
Yeah.
great enough lengths, as it turned out.
Yeah, his little necky got snapped in his little floppy fat body. Oh, his little fat little rat body is so sad.
Fuck.
Oh, do we have range on it? I think we do. Frogman fucked, man. Oh.
Screw the frogs, I can kill those. Kill the walkers.
I'm trying to take out the turret. Because if one bomb hits, like, that knocks out, like, 2. Though, seriously, where did Squeak come from? That's what's... Okay, now I think I remember. That was so damn weird. Yeah, and it just sort of became a meme. I mistyped it once as S-Q-E-K, if I remember right. And then people just says S-Q-E-K. Squick. It's pretty
Oh.
dumb meme, but it worked.
Another laser one. Another laser one. No, 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 no. No.
And then people started asking, what does squeak mean? Or S-Q-E-K mean? And I just said, it's like, it means it's pretty deep. And so some people tried to figure out what it meant.
Ah, Christ.
Means whatever you
Yeah, I
fucking do.
can't kill it solo. Like, it fucking hit scan bullshit. Ah, I hated a great deal. There, finally. Ah, it feels like it takes a random amount of damage to kill these fucking cosmonauts. Sometimes shooting them center mass will end their little existence. Other times they're just like, nope, nope, you need 2 or 3 loads to kill me. Why?
Fresh loads. What do you think of that, Arch? What?
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
Bedtime.
Okay, I'm going to bed, guys. Meanwhile, we're fucking dying. We got that son of a bitch. Honestly, we just gotta stick together, and we'll probably get through this map pretty easy.
This is a lot easier without that cranky little Bubbles fucker around, blowing up all the fucking cover.
Honestly, the only reason why we had trouble when we were playing with Bubbles is because we separated.
No, it was Bubbles and taking out all the cover.
I mean, I've been blowing up cover, but I'm surprised you haven't commented on that.
Yeah, but he
'Cause
flattened
you're not
the
really
whole
blowing
thing.
up all that much.
Yeah, but flattening the whole city's kind of fun, though. I would do it if I had the weapons. Just wait till you get the weapon that can do that, Disco. You'll be like, ooh, building go bye-bye. It's kind of cathartic. It's like there was a city here. Now there's nothing.
Yeah, but not if you're screwing everyone else over.
How does tearing down cover screw everyone else over? Our weapons normally outrange them. Normally.
It doesn't matter if you can outrange them when they're like spawning all around you, though.
Especially these fucker, like the big things, you want to be ambushing them. Particularly now that we're seeing more and more lasers and shotguns. Those things need ambushing.
Yeah, the lasers hurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to get close to it now, but shit, the walker thing is gonna blast me to pieces with its billion leg lasers. Alright. I'm going for the laser. And he's down. Ow.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Half my fucking health goes along with it.
Shotgun frog dead. Feeling Cosmo cut.
Throwing missiles.
Ah!
That's one of those rocket ones. Kill that one first. It's very annoying.
Trying to get the walker down. Go.
I see it. It's right there. Getting some hits on it. Some.
Fucking homing missile bullshit.
It's going to the shield to hide like a little fucking coward. It's dead.
Alright. One frog, two frog. Ooh, cosmonaut high.
I got your back. Watch out for the walkie-talkie.
Alright, I'm getting the shield.
Now we can slow down on killing these things. Try to start grabbing loot.
There, shield's dead.
If you take out the legs on this thing, it'll be useless, but you don't shoot the body. One leg is completely wiped out. Grab boxes, don't shoot the robot. If you do have to shoot it, just shoot the turrets on the leg, but don't shoot the big body. There's so much loot. Loot. There's your silly little helicopter.
Oh, I wanted to figure out the fucking controls in the helicopter since we're. How do we make it go up? What's the up button on this thing?
Oh shit.
What is up on that?
Don't know. Bubbles has flown helicopters, and he's okay at it. But once you figure it out, it's alright. Oh.
It's fine, but I.
Disco, you gotta get the helicopter off the ground.
Yeah, I'm
Dumb
trying
Disco.
to figure out what is the button to get it up. Right, okay, this seems to, it's just really, really slow.
The roachers need time to warm up, Disco.
There. It has no turrets left. Except its main gun. Base bar is up. It takes a while, says Snizzlefoot.
Yeah, it took ages to lift off the ground. This is really slow.
It's a slow chugga.
Does it not have any weapons?
It's got gunner seats. Two.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I just fly around then. See yes.
It does have a weapon. I have seen Bubbles shoot it.
Bubbles has the attack helicopter.
Ah.
Yeah, it might not be this one that I want.
That one is a little gunship. There's two cannons. They're pretty powerful, and you can get two co-pilots, or gunners, not co-pilots.
Let's see.
And they can use little cannons on the helicopter.
I don't know how I go.
There we are. I am inside the helicopter.
I don't know how we go down again. Okay.
Disco, turn me around. Turn
No,
me around. Disco,
I'm trying to
Disco,
go
turn me
down.
around.
I'm trying to go back down again.
Land for Pete. There's another seat for me.
There we go.
I
Fucking
couldn't
miss.
kill Kyle though.
Okay, take off, Disco.
It
Let's
takes
go.
ages to take off.
Disco, move.
We
It's
are.
right
Chugga
there.
chugga 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 chugga
Look, this
chugga.
is as fast as it goes.
Disco, it's shooting at us. You need to fucking take off.
I am
Up,
taking it off.
Disco. Up,
I am taking it
up.
This is as fast as it goes up.
Disco, you're making me miss. Turn towards the enemy.
It's not.
What's wrong with
very
you?
quick.
Luckily, the flying saucer's never seen a flying object before. It's not very good at aiming.
Well, I shot at it.
Okay, now we're just going in circles. Helicopter goes together.
I killed it.
He's dead. Double tapping him.
Now it's just going in there. It takes about 2 minutes to get off the goddamn ground. It's like, I'm going.
I got the box.
CN asks, though, seriously, what caused the drama with Ego Queen Alexis? Oh, that's a funny story, actually. Archie wasn't
Who's
even
that?
there for that. So, that one is interesting. I wish Meowsy was here, because Meowsy was there as well. It was Meowsy, me, Meowsy, Ego, and me. And after the session, clearly Meowsy and Ego weren't getting along too well. And Arch is like, I don't want to deal with this. So he's like, I'm out of here. And I'm like, oh shit, boys, I guess I'll stick around. And basically, Meowsy and Ego got into a fight. Ego got mad and was like, I didn't do anything wrong. You threw your sword at me. I'm quitting the campaign because I don't want to play anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then she quit. And then after that, she proceeded to make a video attacking Arch. And then became a crazy communist, which is kind of funny.
Is this person?
Somebody Arch.
She's you from another timeline.
Me.
No, you're actually a woman. That person pretends to be one. That's just how it be. It was pretty stupid. It was definitely not something to get mad over Arch over. We can get Meowsy on the horn, though. I could poke at him. He's on occasionally. Meowsy could give the whole story, because he was there. It was mostly between those two. Is
It
that...
was mostly Kyle again, apparently.
I mean, they were the ones that fought.
I see Sagarini is currently rating his on Discord server. Which is
He's
nice.
Good.
I am an old man.
He just posted the link in his live stream apparently, and the bot's like, "We being raided!"
Is that why Ego hangs out with Alpha Boosta? I don't know. Dude, I don't know the answer to that. We do know that that particular group hates Arch. Arch is not liked by a lot of the Warhammer community, because a lot of them are SJWs. And Arch is open about being political. And I know a lot of people, and I know some people that know that circle, and yeah, they don't like Arch.
They're normies. They don't know what they're talking about.
What? Who was talking about what?
No, they're normies. That group, they're normies.
Yeah, they are kind of, though. They don't watch, like, edgy memes. Thanks, Bubbles. Thanks. Seen too many people impaled on sticks.
The problem, too, is the normies just aren't funny, either.
Well, normie humor's pretty tame. They're like,
Hey, like,
poop
that
joke.
is a genuine annoying thing to me, because normie humor was not tame at all. Like, if you remember back to the, that guy with the glasses days, that was not, like,
I mean, he was spicy,
PC humor.
but also
at all.
back then, free speech was kind of a thing.
Yes, that is true. We had freedom back then.
But I don't know what free speech is obviously bad. Okay, so we got rid of that.
We have managed to solve most of the problems that freedom presented. That is true.
So that damn stupid shit within the content of that one damn episode was really the reason why. That is dumb. It is dumb. You're not the only one. You should have heard Arch when that was happening. He's like, why are you mad at me? Say, I don't understand. I personally, my hypothesis about the whole damn thing is that Arch didn't take the correct side, and therefore Arch is bad man. Hashtag
Arch is bad.
I'll-
Yes.
I'll give it this. In that particular regard, it's more of a woman than Disco.
What?
No, I wouldn't say so. If you LARP as
I
a
would.
woman, see, but Wisco is biologically female.
Wisco.
Wisco, your new name's Whiskey. Say what?
Yeah, but Wisco doesn't. Oh god, I hate these things.
Oh, these things are
But-
fucking.
But Wisco may be biologically female, but Wisco does not have many of the female character traits.
This is true.
See? Though she has some of them, like extreme random pettiness, for example. That exists.
When have I been petty?
Oh shit! Arch is digging himself all. This goes like,
See?
she's
This
a
is
woman.
exactly what I mean.
When?
She woman right now is like, you want to
What I
change
just
that?
like is when he makes a statement and you're like, can you like expand on that? And he's like, no.
See, Disco is a woman. She gets grumpy, like a woman does. Like when
What
you're
the
making your
hell is
characters,
this?
you got a little
What is
grumpy.
he doing?
You did
She
get grumpy.
did get a little grumpy. She wasn't petted and given enough attention.
Look at Disco. She's like, you
She's
son of a
silent.
I've been
Now,
asked
'cause
the
she
same
fucking
question,
knows.
like 4 times, and I'm like, please do
Disco,
answer
look
now.
at this.
Oh
Listen.
my god, stop
This
trying
is-
to email.
This is a compliment because we're saying that this makes you a woman. That's a good thing, right?
Right?
She's like, she's like, that's not very. It's a very skewed way of looking at it.
It's a strange compliment.
See, woman, good.
See, everyone else was reading their reference material just normally and figuring out the rules. Disco
Dev was
looked
not.
at Technomancy
Dev was
once.
not. Dev was not. He didn't even download the goddamn book until I sent him it.
And Disco's
Again.
reaction to the reference book was just like too many words. Like, explain it to me, and then I had to read it to her. Then she got angry because I read it to her.
She just giggles. Guilty. And these are the giggles of guiltiness.
Just 'cause I didn't
And I was like,
ask
but
you to
Disco, this
read
is
it to me.
information you need to
I
know.
didn't
Like,
ask
no,
you to
I
read
have
it
already
to me.
read that. Read the rest to me. Like, Disco, I didn't know that.
I missed every
Calm
shot. Well, I tried.
Oh, Jesus.
That
Right.
shot's go far. Holy shit.
See, I didn't realize it was some kind of checklist. So I'm
What do
just
they
like, these are just all words. They're out of context.
Oh shit, they're flying in formation, boys. Some of them are peeling
What
off
are
now.
these things?
They're frogs.
Frogs don't fly.
Apparently
How
they
do you
do.
know?
God damn frog. Oh shit.
Don't like these ones. They're not even cute.
These can be mildly annoying. I feel like I want to be using the Starburst here because I can hit so many of them, but at the same time, if one of these clips in front of me as I fire,
Well, CN, for all intents and
Also-
purposes. Oh, go ahead.
these things can vor you.
Yeah, they can. I mean, they're frogs. It's any Japanese thing. Frogs eat people. I've seen
Japanese
Konosuba.
like their vor.
They do. Fucking weirdos. Pinky fetish.
They are a bit strange. Vor is an odd fetish.
It's also
Like, I can
super
understand most
impractical.
of them.
It's like most things, like, at this size, don't swallow things alive.
Well, no.
They,
But-
like, kill them, because the thing is, if you go down alive and you got, like, a knife, you could, like, bite and stab in the inside. And claw your way out. But granted, if you hang on before you run out of oxygen. And the whole idea behind Vor is like, oh, you sit there and get digested. Like, that's fucking stupid. And secondly, you'd fucking die before then, because you'd suffocate if you didn't get out. And you would probably get out, because try swallowing something that's wiggling and alive like a rat, okay? You're gonna be sad. You're like, oh, my throat's being chewed open.
I wonder if anyone's ever vored the fucking Gnarlock pit thing. The Marlock. What was the Gnarlock?
The Sarlacc pit? Are you talking about Star
Marlock,
Wars?
that was it, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I wonder if there's been ever word to that.
That thing is okay. So the Sarlacc pit, like, I love Star Wars, but that thing is stupid. Like, what was the one canon? I don't know if it's still canon. Well, like, it digests people for 1,000 years and it feeds them while it eats them or something like that. Or I don't even know. It's like, why the fuck does it feed them while it eats them? Like, what the fuck? This seems like
I think the talk was like, you'll be digested alive for 1,000 years or something like that. Which is pretty dumb.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. Boba Fett is one of the most overrated characters in Star Wars.
No.
Like in the movies, he does like nothing. He's like, and the bounty hunter's like, I'm a bounty hunter, and then he gets eaten.
Well, yes.
But because of that, like, he's like, oh, he's wearing like a Corinthian helmet, so he's cool now. Stop boring me.
Well, Boba Fett was made cool purely because of his visual design, and that means that the visual dude did his job well. Though nobody
lots of
expected
stories.
him to be worth anything. I mean, he gets like Han Solo off screen by getting him in carbonite, and then they get Luke because Luke's a fucking idiot and gets himself captured on purpose when he could just have walked in there with the lightsaber and been like, ha 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 ha.
That was his plan all along, though. Remember?
Yeah, but it's a dumb plan.
Well, look, I never said Return of the Jedi was good. Like, in my opinion, Return of the Jedi was kind of like, it's okay. It's got some really good music, like the battle over Yavin, or not Yavin, Endor music. That's good. But like, I honestly didn't like that movie that much.
Wait,
My
did
favorite,
Oh,
like Empire Strikes Back, is the good one.
Gosh, did you just blow my helicopter up?
He did.
no.
No is a guilty no.
I wanted to try that out.
Well, you shouldn't have plopped it down in front of me then. I felt threatened.
Well, you're
You-
not trying it out anymore.
It wasn't in front of you. You came over specifically to blow it up.
Routine.
I didn't. It landed next to me and I felt threatened. So I responded to the threat. And before I could stop having the trigger be squeezed, it died. It died very quickly. Look, my weapon does a lot of damage, okay? See?
Aw, shit. Here, leaf tea. That's the tea I drink, in case anybody cares. No, I'm not sponsored by them. But I would take free tea.
And see, Sargon has started to upload to his old channel again.
I think he was streaming and he posted the Discord link.
Say his name correctly, it's Soygon now.
Oh, I wanted to change my gun. I made a mistake pressing.
I hate streaming. I mean, he has a point. There's a lot of people now who have suddenly started whinging about being censored. Like Lindsay Aylis, the old nostalgia fucking chick. She now has a pretty fucking massive channel because the algorithm is pushing her ideology like fucking crazy. And she got cancelled recently for the dumbest of reason, too. What was it she said? We need to come up for a term for anime that's basically Avatar The Last Airbender, but with Chinese people or something like that?
What? That's
Some of that.
weird thing, but okay.
It was odd. Like, it was like, no, but Avatar The Last Airbender isn't just that. It's actually pretty good, but it was a completely, non-offensive take. It was weird at worst. And lefty Twitter fucking just snapped on her for some reason. And I
Okay,
don't
hold
think
on.
anybody really knows why.
90% of Twitter, I'm pretty sure, or a large chunk of it is pretty left-leaning. Like, I know that. I hang around Twitter.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's one of them. And
Yeah, but they
then
eat their
she
own.
made this really weird kind of tweet, and they ate their own, like they often do. But then she was talking. She made a video talking about, oh, we've been ignoring this problem for too long. Friends of mine talk about this beast that is Twitter, the beast, the cancel mob. It's like, oh, you're now you're recognizing it, are you? Like,
Yeah,
it's,
they do when it affects them. That's the thing. Like, oh, I don't care if this person gets cancelled, they evil. I don't care if this person gets cancelled, they evil. Why? Where are you cancelling me now?
Yep. Ah, it annoys me.
At
Like,
that
that's
point,
not-
I'm like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Like, I'll be here if you want to start speaking up for the other people that got cancelled. But if you're only gonna speak up for yourself, I don't.
See,
I
the
don't
thing
really care.
is, what left and right need to do is they need to come together on that and be like, no, cancel culture, it's time for that shit to stop. But the thing is, cancel culture has been around for fucking ever, and it ain't going anywhere anytime soon, which is the disgusting part. We're just gonna have to get fucking used to this kind of shit and honestly learn how to live with it. Just ignore
the
it.
thing is,
Oh no.
it is used as a weapon. That's the problem. Because you constantly see articles like, oh, cancel culture isn't real, it's consequence culture, don't you know, peasant? Then it happens to one of their own, and suddenly it's the beast. Like, I just hate how fucking hypocritical these people are. That's the thing I can't fucking stand.
Yeah, but it's just how it is. I mean, it goes both
It is.
ways too. Sometimes, like those people out there that just don't care. Like, as long as it doesn't affect them, they're like, ha ha ha. You know, you're being put in gulag, and then they're being put in gulag. No, I don't want to be gulagged.
Well, yeah, it is literally menefrego in a modern fucking world.
It's like, wait, don't do it to me.
It's funny. At least it's funny.
Ah, well, that.
Like, a lot of these people, like when I see them getting cancelled or I see that they got something like taken down off YouTube, I just post back at them like one of their own tweets where they're celebrating it happening to someone else, and it's like something consequences.
It's
Yeah,
not called
I guess you shouldn't
cancel
have been a
culture.
bitch.
It's called consequence culture. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, what just blew up on me?
That's consequence culture getting you.
Like something just took my entire health bar in
Owie.
one hit.
Now that Disco has turned off the thing that takes around her camera, she didn't notice the fact that we're fighting beneath a giant alien spaceship that occasionally fires doom lasers.
Yeah, it does. By the way, Disco
Yes.
fires doom lasers. Ouch.
That giant, when you see your entire screen go green, that means shit's about to fucking come down. And
Where's
you
your
should
corpse?
leave.
Oh, let's see it now.
Well, I guess that was the thing that that turns that off then, which is
Big
good.
boom.
Ah! No.
Is there any dropships deploying reinforcements, or is it just what we see on the map?
It spawns, I'm fairly sure.
Oh, it's
Oh, good. We
spawning them
got
from the
flying
dropship.
thingies.
I know the mothership can spawn little ships. I don't think it spawns bugs, but it spawns those spaceship things.
Yeah, I don't like the spaceship things.
What I know from this mission is you gotta get in there and kill the shield things, but then you gotta do that between shots, so that's what I'm doing.
Yep, because those shield
And the
things
rest
are
of the
super
shit,
annoying.
I think, is just walking in from the edges of the map or something. I'm going after the shields also, when I see them, picking them
I'm
off.
trying to go after the shields, but they run away too quick. I haven't got the fucking movement to run after them.
Yep, they're fast.
Look at that.
I have to leave that to Arch. I can't keep up with them.
Don't worry, Disco. As always, you can leave things to me, the man of the house.
You know what
Yes.
pisses me off the most about cancel culture? Like, I want to. Like, when I see it happen to, like, a left-wing person, I want to go, like, over there and be like, yeah, don't cancel him. Like, That's wrong. Don't do
No,
that.
I
But at the
actually
same
don't at
time-
this point. I just want to be like karma, bitch.
I know.
Just fucking
That's what I'm getting to. Like, the thing is, like, but at the same time, you look at their history and then you see them doing it. It's like, yeah, but you kind of like
Deserve this.
you
Oh my
shouldn't
God.
promote it. You
Go
should-
away with your fucking shotgun. Leave me alone.
Shoot disco. Extra hard. Disco shoot.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Disco dead.
Sleepy disco. That is so bright, though. That
Laser
explosion
guy.
is
Yes.
so bright.
And so loud as well.
Okay, is he dead? I think he's dead.
He's dead.
I'm under him.
Don't worry, Disco. Again, I have come to save you. Now return to the kitchen promptly.
By kitchen, you mean helicopter, right?
I want a sandwich now.
But if I see a left-leaning person, and I know that they haven't done the whole fucking cancel culture thing, then I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, then they're probably not on the left, Kyle. Then they're probably just an enlightened centrist.
No. See, the thing is, left-leaning people do exist.
Yeah,
I tell
but
myself
should
that.
they? Should they,
Yes.
though?
Yes, they
Oh.
should. Barge ban.
You have yet to substantiate this position in a way that I find adequate.
Look, I'm sure there's cute women that aren't blue-haired and fat.
Yeah, but see, I could kind of like the blue hair, but it's just the fat part.
It kind of annoys me, the whole blue hair thing, because, like,
See-
sometimes the color looks quite nice, and, like, when I used to go, like, rock festivals, you would see a lot of people with, like, brightly colored hair, and it looked really good. And then the SJWs came along and was like, this is ours.
We's got pink hair now, and I'm like, see, that's...
So now you can't do it, because everyone's like, oh, well,
But I
it
still don't-
basically just
I don't know.
signifies your fucking SJW at this point. It's like, well, I guess I'll just not then.
Like, when I saw anime, and one of the first ones was like that Future Diary one or whatever, and I saw the pink-haired girl, I'm like, oh yeah, pink-haired girl, kawaii and shit. And then I see a real-life pink-haired person, I'm like, ew, fucking disgusting.
Also, it's kawaii. The way you keep saying it, Kyle, means
Kawaii.
scary.
Yeah, kawaii scary. Yeah, it was scary though, a little bit.
I mean, Yuno is fucking scary. That she is. I believe her name was Yuno.
Yes, the author was being a little bit of a fucking Romaboo with the names, like it's named after Juno.
No, that's just the Japs in general. Like, they name their characters after random things or Norse mythology. And they'll just have a word that means something, and they'll be, this is my name now. My name is Black. I was like, okay.
My name is Black. Hey,
That's where that
don't
excellent,
Black 1917.
the excellent fucking, what is it? The Dragon Ball Z meme comes from. You've seen that where there's a bunch of police officers surrounding Goku, and they've got like grenade launchers, like, hey, Starry, you're gonna shoot him now. And there's a dude who comes in like, wait, don't shoot him. He's not black.
Which is a person name, but
Yes.
but for those unaware, it's like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's a fucking amazing meme. And the
Don't
police
you-
officer then too just looks at him and goes like, what?
Uh,
What do you mean we shouldn't shoot him because he's not black?
that was fun.
That's a good one. That is like the anime name too, Black. Kuro. Every fucking anime has a character or a cat or a pet or something called Kuro.
But why?
I don't know. It's usually because of their color. Like there'll be a kawaii cat girl and she'll have black hair and she'll like, your name is Black. Oh, Kyle, fuck you. Why?
Disconnected?
Kyle.
No.
Kyle. What? Kyle.
Kyle, what did you do?
Kyle?
I'll
Kyle?
make the room again.
Kyle?
What did you do?
We were winning too.
Oh.
Game's like,
What did...
you're losing.
Oh my god.
Okay, game's up again. Shift tab, join me. You know how to do it. You're big boys and girls.
Oh, I'm gonna go get tea.
No, you're not.
If I
Get in here.
Start that again. If
Get in
I
here
start
first.
That, if I was to start that again.
Blondie, she's running away again. Get the chair. Get the... Have you heard of Black Gal manga? Black Gal manga. Where all the girls are named Kuro? Firstly,
Kurogyaru? Yes, I have seen that. It's ridiculous, and that's part of the fun. I believe it's a story about a dude who becomes a teacher at a all-girls school, and every girl there is a gyaru. And so they all start teasing him sexually, of course. And he becomes unable to get an erection unless it's a gyaru. That is the entire joke of the manga. It never changes, it never evolves. That is the one single fucking joke. It is the one punch of halfway porn.
but why?
But yes, why not? There was a whole fad with gyarus a little while. There was one where the gyaru was cooking. It's a cooking class, and of course she wants to bone her cooking class teacher. There was just a basic bitch love comedy, Hajimete no Gyaru, that was another one. There was one where 3 gyarus got transported to an isekai, because, of course, and just on and 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 on. Because for all of the remarkable ingenuity in the manga world, it usually centers around a handful of concepts or themes, and then it's just ridiculous ways to approach that theme. Like if the theme is gyaru, then it'll be gyaru does cleaning, gyaru does cooking, gyaru does isekai, etc., etc., etc.
That's dumb, though.
There's one that is gyaru is in Hokkaido. Like that's the entire thing.
Why can't it be like... Why can't they do world building and have, like, other themes?
Here, you can show this on stream, Kaigo. This is a manga that is just about cleaning houses, cleaning garbage, just clean. It's cleaning tips. It's fucking basic bitch housewife cleaning tips, but with a gyaru.
There it is. Galclee.
That is the entire concept of it.
They do not care even if I can see their panties.
Japan.
Sometimes I look at these mangas and I see how many, like, sales they get, and I'm like, how come? How come? Like, if I put, like, a bare minimum of effort and move to Japan, I could be rich. With just a little bit of effort, I could outclass them all.
The thing is, the manga market is massive. Like, it is hilariously huge. But the amount of people that want to be mangakas too is equally massive. And there's been a trend recently where porn people move into it, hentai people. Nagataro-san, for example, excellent example of that. That guy used to draw some fucking heavy D-Shen shit. He's since sanitized all of his social media and stuff, and for good fucking reasons.
What has Arch done now?
He's being a degenerate.
I should see if I could dig some of it up, but if you showed it on YouTube, your channel would disappear.
Goodbye, YouTube. It was nice knowing you. As we look at a girl getting plowed by a fucking gorilla, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he actually made like a manga where Nagatoro gets raped by a donkey.
Arch, you watch some weird stuff.
Actually, no, hold on.
Disco. No,
so there's actually something to talk about
Some
here
weird things.
of interest. I know this sounds weird at first, Disco, but listen. Artists, after a while of working on stuff like in Disney, even in our game, even on the game we're working on, it's not a hentai game. Salad gets, stressed out and working on characters, and sometimes he needs to vent or take a break. Sometimes artists, when they take breaks, they just draw like lewd parodies or something of those characters. That's why if anyone's seen the 1 or 2 alludes that were posted, they're not canon. We never requested those. The artist just made them and said, fuck it, I'll share them. It's a way for them to decompress, because drawing can be stressful. It can be very stressful.
So what you're saying is that when the guy was drawing Nagatoro getting gangbanged by monkeys, that was him basically saying, tired now.
Sometimes, yes. Disney's Vaults has a lot of porn. Because of that, the artists and the animators got extremely stressed. And sometimes in order to vent, the artists would draw porn of those characters. And they would share it with each other and be like, ha ha ha, look.
Look, Princess Jasmine's getting fucked by her pet tiger. Why did we add in a pet tiger? For this precise reason.
I know, it's one of those things, though. Because, like, character concept art, animation work, like, it's very repetitive, it's very heavy. And it gets stressful.
See, that makes sense, because there's no reason for her to just have a random pet tiger, unless...
Oh, I'm sure the tiger was in the original script. It just so happened it had more than one use.
Bullshit, Kyle. Why would the tiger... Why? Why? What is the purpose of there being a random tiger?
Because it's a cute tiger, does cute tiger stuff. Like, meow,
It doesn't even do cute tiger stuff. It never does anything. It has no role.
It meows. It's Jasmine's pet tiger thing.
I don't even think it meows. I think it looks exasperated at one point. That is the most it does.
That is something.
No, it isn't.
Hold on. I have one other backup. You can merchandise the ever-living shit out of it and sell toys.
I don't even think they did that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did. All those Disney's movies and cartoons, merchandising was crazy. Like, I remember the Atlantis cartoon. Fuck, I had some of the toys from that.
That wasn't Disney, though, was it?
Was it? I don't know. I thought that Atlantis cartoon was cool as shit as a kid.
No, that was the Disney competitor. And the reason why you thought that was cool, because you were a child at the time and you wanted to rub your willy against the Atlantean princess.
Look, she was pretty cute. That's also where I realized that white-haired women were actually, like, incredible. I was like,
Yep.
women should just
There you
grow
go.
white hair.
Yeah, Disco, get on it.
White hair
I think
is
hair
better.
goes white eventually, doesn't it?
Yeah, but at that point, you're all old and wrinkly.
Yeah, exactly. At that point,
I never
you're just,
understood-
like, flabby and dangling and dongling all over the place. We don't want that. We just want the white hair, please.
Yeah.
I never really understood the, like, dyeing hair gray thing.
No, not gray. White.
Like, no, but I've been seeing people who, like, dye their hair, like, gray. And
but
it's
that's
really
dumb.
Cute.
Because
Yeah,
it's
that's
going
just
to
'cause
turn
they
gray
fucked up.
anyways.
Why are you paying for your hair to be gray?
Like white. Like pitch white. Or maybe just like
I
a
don't-
certain white type.
I don't think my hair would ever go white. It's too dark. Like, I'd have to... It would probably fall out before it went white. I
You
think
could
that much.
just, you know, just keep your head in the sun till you get skin cancer and sun bleach it.
I don't even think mine would sun bleach.
She's like, my skin would melt off first. My skin.
Like, my hair is like the darkest shade of brown. It's just off black. There's no
that
way
is
it would
a
turn white. Ever.
Valuable point that Kyle brings up, though. The point of merchandise. We should do like Disney. We should merchandise Disco. Yes.
Okay, I don't know if we should merge. We're not George Lucas where we fucking sell people's faces, because you know about that, right? If I remember right, George Lucas managed to sell, like, the face of Mark Hamill and all those other people, because they were like, yeah, Star Wars isn't gonna fucking succeed. And then, you know, of course it fucking did. And so they all got screwed on the deals or something like that. I don't remember how 100%. I know that they weren't particularly happy about it.
They did get fucked. But, hey, they trusted George Lucas. That was dumb, wasn't it?
I also am annoyed that people are like, George Lucas is a saint. No, he isn't. George Lucas, like,
Jesus
we're
Christ.
lucky Star Wars turned out as good as it did. And the best Star Wars movie ever made, which Empire Strikes Back, George Lucas had nothing to do.
Oh, go away, shotgun! Okay, I get eaten and shot with a shotgun at the same time. That's awesome.
Good. Healthy.
Why did the shotgun not hit the ant whose mouth I was in?
Those shield things are gonna be sorry, Disco. I was trying to get up there, but it's the stupid shotgun dudes I gotta kill first.
And you can stop eating me now. I'm already dead.
Keep eating her. That keeps him distracted and away from me for a little bit. Oh, no.
It threw. I don't even know where it threw me. Up on a building somewhere. So the ant picked me up and was eating me, and then the shotgun thing was shooting me, missing the ant but hitting me while I was in the ant's mouth.
Yes.
Wait, are you inside the
Enemy's
building?
weapons have IFF.
It threw me onto a ramp on the outside of the building.
Okay, well, I'm coming up the building. Could just blow up the building, but
Like, yeah.
the parking garage is actually a great bunker.
Thank you.
Unless you're
This is
fighting
where it
cosmonauts.
threw me. Ow. Oh, something's managing to hit me in here. Ow. Ow, ow. Just stub it.
Roly-poly bugs can't get us in here, though.
Ow. Something's hitting me in here.
Yeah, something with lasers.
I don't
shit,
like
yeah.
lasers.
George Lucas also, one of his biggest betrayal, the guy who played Darth Vader,
Yep.
he didn't know that George Lucas was going to have somebody else dub over his acting. Lucas didn't tell him. Did not fucking tell him.
Yeah, that was a bit rude. To be fair, though, goddamn, what's the black guy actor's name? I love that guy. Fucking, he plays the GDI general in Tiberian Sun. Oh fuck. He's a legendary actor. Like, how the fuck do I forget people? I'm terrible with names, I guess. Oh fuck. You know the one I'm talking about,
Just
chat.
big black man.
Dude, he's got a remarkable voice, though.
Oh, he's got a great voice, and the original voice of Darth Vader was absolutely fucking atrocious, but nevertheless, George Lucas just let this guy believe
Yeah,
that
James
he
Earl
was going to
Jones.
be Darth Vader.
Yeah, that was cruel. James Earl Jones, that's the fella. He's fantastic.
And so now everybody knows who James Earl Jones is. Nobody knows who the fuck the dude who played Darth Vader is.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I wouldn't even if I did, because I'm terrible with names. James Earl Jones.
One at all.
Yeah. He's a great. He's like honestly the other guy's voice I really like. The actor who played Teal'c in Stargate. Fuck, he's great. He did Kratos in the new God of War game. Didn't play it, but I heard his voice work. Fantastic.
There's no fucking health packs anywhere.
Tekoshin says
they can
David
turn.
Prowse. That must be his name. Yep, James Earl Jones. The guy that played Jar Jar was also tricked. I feel bad for him.
He wanted to fucking kill himself, and I get it.
Like that's terrible, and I'm glad he didn't.
Like playing fucking Jar Jar Binks. Good God.
I hate the character Jar Jar Binks, but I do not blame the actor. I blame the writers. That's a terrible character.
I blame
not
people
the-
who made the character.
Yeah, it's not the actor's fault. He's just given a script and he's just gotta, deal with it.
And imagine also his point of view, right? He's cast in the first new Star Wars movie. Like, he must be thinking that his career is made. He's gonna be a fucking movie star now.
Kaya, no.
Idiot, Kyle.
I thought it was gonna be that big. I'm gonna big those boom
And
booms
then,
are.
what fucking happens? He gets cast as a retarded fish person that has to walk around wearing a dumbass helmet. Like, God, what an absolute fuck you.
What about the midget who had to play R2-D2?
Well, at least he got to be famous afterwards, in a way.
He's like, I'm in a keen. That's good.
Oh, please be out of range of the boom.
Yes, the other person who got a lot of the hate that didn't deserve it was the poor kid who played Anakin Skywalker in the first movie. Also, Hayden Christensen, a phenomenal actor who just got, because he played in Star Wars, his career just got shafted because of that.
Yep. And the thing is, too, the script he was handed, it was just awful. Awful, awful. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a romance script, and yet the closest it ever gets to something that resembles a a romantic emotion is when he fucking looks at Padme and goes like, I don't like sand.
Okay, that was the farthest from that emotion, though.
Like, I don't like Chinese course, and he gets everywhere, and Padme's just sat there like, why the fuck are you telling me this, Anakin?
He's like, I need to tell you this now. I mean, to be fair, the prequels did two things. Number one, they're fun. I find them fun. Number two, they created some fantastic memes. Papa Palpatine. Oh,
The only things the prequels did was they weren't the fucking Rey trilogy.
Oh.
and you know what? I'm happy for the new sequel trilogy because now it's allowed more people to like open their minds to accept that the prequel trilogy wasn't that bad, and I think that too. I agree. It isn't that bad. Is it flawed? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. And at the end of the day, I'd rather have a fun movie. Because the sequel trilogy wasn't even fun. It was awful. There's nothing to laugh at. There's nothing to smile at or just enjoy or be pleasantly surprised. Like Revenge of the Sith was a surprise because I think like everybody was thinking that was going to be trash. But I was like 6 at the time or 8. And I was like, oh my god, the opening scene for that movie. I love that scene. The opening with the drums and then the Battle of Coruscant, like, swells. Oh, that music. John Williams, when he dies, I'm gonna be so sad. We'll lose a fantastic composer. It's gonna be big sad.
We've lost a fantastic composer.
Not yet.
Kyle's already like, I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Look, if John Williams won't make music for me, then he won't make music for anyone. He was Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, goddamn Star Wars. Like he has all the big names under his belt. That's not even fair. It's not even fair.
Go pick up the fucking boxes, Kyle. I've done all the fucking work. I've killed all the shields, killed all the cosmeton, all the things. Now you get to do something as well.
Fast, March, fast.
Kyle is breaking buildings.
Yeah, but the buildings are in the way of the boxes. They are. I'm right. You know it. There.
I mean, I would go and get the boxes, but you'd have to wait about 10 minutes for me to just waddle around the map.
Get them in your helicopter.
Maybe you could, but it takes like 2 minutes for it to take off.
Oh, Dooku. God damn it. Another
Oh,
fantastic actor. God damn it, the prequel trilogy just had banging actors, though. They had fucking awesome ones.
It's because everyone expected the prequel trilogy to just be gold-plated platinum.
But it was
and yet
gold,
it turned
even though
out
it
to be
didn't work out.
mediocre garbage.
I know, but the money. Like, Revenge of the Sith's merchandise sales were insane. It's so good that they still make the toys for Revenge of the Sith to this day, if I remember correctly. Because those toys still sell for little kids.
They probably saw a massive boost in sales after the Rey trilogy as well. It's like, oh god, we had no idea what we had.
Yeah, because also it helps because people will revisit the older stuff anyways, even the casuals. Yeah, the new Star Wars toys did not sell, but I do know if I remember right, they were cracking open boxes with the fucking prequel toys, and those were selling.
Yep. The new toys did not sell. They did awfully. They had a 75% dip, I think. And then The Mandalorian came in, and that sold very well. And that's the thing, too. Like, Star Wars fans are not actually particularly picky. If you poop in their hands and at least salt it, they'll eat it up. You know? That's fine.
Yeah, no.
The
not
Jedi
hard.
Knight game, they devoured that fucking shit. The Mandalorian, they ate that up. Despite both of them being awful in many ways.
Oh, that's not a Jedi Knight game. That's called Jedi Fallen Order. It's not Jedi.
That's Jedi. Jedi horror.
But the other Jedi Knight games are actually good, though.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
You enjoyed them.
Yeah, and?
Star Wars video games. I used to like every time I saw a Star Wars video game, I was like, it's almost guaranteed to be at least hilariously like silly and bad, or amazing. Like there was no real in between. And the new Star Wars games are just mediocre or bad.
And that's good enough. That was good enough for the Star Wars fans because they had been bullied and abused for so long.
Like, I swear to God, like I want them to remake Republic Commando, but I don't think they have the skill to do it.
Of course not. If they remade Republic Commando today, one of the clones would be black, another of the clones would be fucking transgender, and a third would probably be gay.
That's dumb. Well, see, I wouldn't have a problem with the clone being gay, because that could make sense because clones do have sex drives. But what doesn't make sense is being black, because they'd all be Maori, because they're based off that one guy's genetic code.
Yeah, that's my
Maori.
point. But they don't care. They do not care. That is not the point.
They must be Maori. They can't be...
They must all be black, gay, and probably transsexual.
I mean, the canceled Star Wars Battlefront 2 game I was going to have a problem with, because the two clone trooper characters in that game were, like, white dudes, and I'm like, no, the clones are Maori. George Lucas wanted a slave army of Maoris. To be fair, Maoris got cool tattoos.
The Maoris have been given way too much fucking credit, okay? And it's because of The Rock, okay? He's fucking massive. He's basically a train that has somehow decided to grow legs and fucking walk. Fair enough. But the Maoris were awful fucking warriors. Awful. Their entire style of warfare is based around ritualistic retard combat. And we're like, they were warrior people. No, they weren't. They were just bad at fighting. They were like the Japanese who were like, right, our swords are shit, our armor is poop, and we haven't really figured out how to do siege warfare. So how about we just make up rules that allows us to not deal with the fact that we're awful at this? Yeah, that's great.
See, in the case of the Maori, they didn't really have to deal with warfare on the kind of scale that Europeans did, because they lived in islands and shit. Like, they didn't have those problems. They have a completely different set of problems.
The thing is, we then, as whites, Kyle, as whites, must reject them. Okay?
What?
We must then be like, no, you're actually kind of shit at fighting. But why? Because you didn't invent the atom bomb. See? Fine.
Well, they can still be a warrior people.
No,
sure,
they can't.
Sure, they can't go toe-to-toe with a feudal knight. And that
if we haven't nuked them, they're not a warrior people. See, we get to call the Japanese a warrior people because we did nuke them twice to make them stop.
We, Norway, you mean the United States, look at you. Norwegians are like, well, part of allies, so we did it.
Yes, no, not even a joke. Yes, we were part of the fucking allies. Not to mention, Kyle, which country's national day does your fucking state celebrate?
He's like, Norwegians call Minnesota's a Norwegian state. Or province, or whatever you call it, county. What would it
Subject colony.
Would you want it?
Yeah, would you?
I mean, sure. I'll take it, I guess.
He's like, I'll take a colony. He's like, I want to be a colonial power.
I mean, it's being a little bit roughly handled right now, but so is most of America, so you can't really hold that against them.
under the Norwegian king, it couldn't get much worse. It is Minnesota.
It'd be fucking way better. It'd be massively improved. Our king is awesome. Like, he looks like he's been in a fight with a lawnmower and lost every round. It's great.
Yeah, you know what? It's getting a bit like that over here. It's like, it couldn't be worse. Like, we've been locked in our house for the last year. It couldn't be worse.
Your queen needs to get off her fucking fence and just start bitching out Boris. That's what she needs to do.
The problem is she'll be in the grave before that happens.
She could just do it now.
She's gonna be in the grave like any day now, isn't she? Fuck.
I don't know. The thing is, that bitch ain't gonna die before her son dies. Because...
Yeah, how presumptuous of you to think the queen can die.
I know, but this is the reality of life. People die, and they get old. They, fall over dead.
Yes, but nothing keeps people alive quite as well as just cold, fucking hatred.
I mean, she'll have them assassinated.
And the queen really fucking hates Charles's wife.
I'm surprised that she hasn't experienced an accident like Diana did.
Well, Diana was also strongly disliked by the Queen, and that's why she disappeared. But she hasn't been able to bring herself to solving the Charles problem, because, you know, it is her son after all. You gotta forgive an old woman the occasional weakness.
Damn. What was Norway's contribution in World War II? Asked Gamma Spectre. I'm not being snarky, just genuinely curious.
We basically beat the fucking Germans over here, and then the Brits fucking decided to goddamn abandon us. The Germans literally had trains standing by to take them over the border into Sweden. The Norwegian campaign had failed, and then England was like, yeah, but France lost though, so we gotta just abandon this here, because, you know, that makes sense now.
All
and then
right.
we were fucking left with not a single anti-tank weapon in our entire fucking army. And the Germans were like, our Panzer Is are useful today? This is weird, but we'll take it.
Look at the bright side, March. You got to get annexed. He said, nice.
I mean,
Norway
given how
had-
cranky the Norwegians are, I mean, why wouldn't you just leave them? You'd be like, for fuck's sake, they're still whinging. Right, just leave them do it.
The
Oh
level
god,
editor
like,
did really
we were
good
crankier
defense.
than the fucking French. Like, the French had a population of God knows how many millions of people. And the Germans just ignored us. They were like, the French partisans. This is the thing that annoys me too. The French partisans are given way too much fucking credit because they didn't goddamn do anything. Not a bloody thing they did.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned
Meanwhile-
the Norwegian heavy water.
I'm
partisan.
working towards
I
that.
figured
I'll
you-
shut your whore hole. Meanwhile, not only did we occupy 100,000 troops to occupy Norway, we sank the troop ship that was transporting them back to Europe, we gave intelligence about the fucking Turpins, we destroyed the heavy water plant, which would have given Hitler the fucking nuclear bomb if he bothered to make it. See, that's another little historical misconception. It's like, yes, if survived Norwegians hadn't killed the volleyball, bomb. No. Because Hitler didn't give a fuck. Hitler didn't care. He didn't want the nuclear bomb. Just like when he was showed the Sturmgewehr, he was like, yes, but what real purpose is doing this?
He was such an idiot, though. It's not even funny. Like, we're lucky that he was in charge. Because that made the war a lot easier. for
The thing
Allies.
is, again, in defense of Hitler, the move through the Ardennes to cut off the BEF and force France to surrender was a brilliant move, and it required some serious guts to try and pull off. Because on paper, the entire German command staff was like, this is stupid. We did this last time, so there's no way they won't expect it. And Hitler was just like, yeah, but if we move fast enough, it won't matter. Like, he was genuinely a visionary in that time, in that particular instance.
I know, but he
Because
got
he
way...
knew.
Also, it wasn't...
Shut.
Wasn't it
Kyle,
some
I'll
other
beat you.
guy who suggested the plan, though? I thought he
Yes. You know, Hitler didn't come up with it himself. He was a fucking corporal.
was... Yeah, I know, because, like, as far as, like, strategically speaking, like, Hitler's military strategy, like, he didn't have one. Because we saw what happened when he started micromanaging Stalingrad.
Oh, absolutely.
Which was
But
awful.
again, every single one of his generals, except for it was Model, wasn't it? Model and Guderian, I believe, were completely set against the idea of attacking France. They were like, it's suicide, we'll never win. And it turned into the single largest military victory in human fucking history. Like, credit where credit is due. The Austrian was the one who made that happen.
So you're telling me the Austro-Hungarian Empire was could have been super powerful had they made him emperor?
If they had had the radical idea of just giving their entire army over to corporals, then yes.
The Habsburg dynasty would still be here to this day. Actually, they're still around, but they just don't have any power.
Now, the idiocies of Hitler was more numerous. The thing is, he also then gained a inflated self-worth. He became completely convinced that there was just, all his generals were fucking idiots, and he could do no wrong. And that's why he kept insisting
Oh, shit.
Oh god, these things.
Heavy cosmonauts. They have
Yeah.
double the armor. And they've really cancer weapons, Disco. Get your fucking butt ready to die.
In systems on the fortress cities, for example, it was so backward because the Germans themselves had specifically designed doctrines to ignore and surround fortress cities, and yet Hitler was like, but the Soviets would never think of doing the exact same thing. Nah. Weirdly enough, the Soviets did indeed think of doing just the exact same thing.
Just go around it. Oh no, they're starving now. I'm hungry.
Like, oh shit, they're running out of food and ammunition and shit. Wow, weird. And Disco's like, I know what a World War II is. It was when the German fought the Britain. At the Battle of Waterloo.
Damn. Disco Man said.
Kill one.
Super huge. It's huge.
See, as long as they're busy shooting at something else, I can kind of just plunk off their armor like this.
Yeah, I'm trying to get their helmets off with the sniper.
I'm shitting at their chests.
Because once their helmets are off, they're pretty easy to kill.
Just fucking die, you son of a bitch. No. Can't see.
Yeah, don't worry. The mission is scripted to only drop a single wave of them. It's fine.
Jesus Christ, though, I hate fighting. These are the worst enemies in this game, in my opinion, though.
Honestly, I kind of dislike the basic cosmonauts even more because I don't find these guys' weaponry nearly as annoying, frankly.
Yeah, the weapons aren't that bad. Sure, they have heavy armor, and their weapons look scary because, like, they have heavy weapons like a Gatling gun and a like rocket launcher, but it's actually relatively easy to dodge. Okay, start grabbing the loot, though.
The rocket launcher fires like once every blue fucking moon.
Oh shit!
And they're easy. Oh shit, we shouldn't have done that. Oh shit, Disco, I blame you.
I grabbed as much as I could.
That was a lot of loot to be left behind there. Well, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? The other goddamn problem with the Germans, too, okay? You've got me started on this now, so I'm not going to stop. The other goddamn problem, too, was the fucking hyper-specialization of everything. It's like, yeah, we need, like, 3 tanks. One to do this, one to do that, and one to just rub our assholes when we are tired, yeah? Like, it made a degree of sense, and it was the common military knowledge at the time, as demonstrated by the faggot British, who were like, we need an infantry support tank, and we need an anti-tank tank. And so the Germans too were like, Panzers 3 will be our anti-tank tank, and Panzer 4 will be our anti-infantry tank. And then they go like, but that's not enough. What if we made just 50 different tanks, all using their own treads, their own engines, their own armor plating, their own fucking ammunition half the goddamn time to really complicate that logistical system? Fucking Germans.
Good. That'll teach you, blondies. No, my history.
At least it wasn't as bad as the British. When the British were like, oh, we don't need submachine guns, we can fire our rifles really fast. And the Germans kicked their asses and they were like, shit, let's make a submachine gun out of fucking piping equipment.
The Sten or whatever the fuck it's called.
A Sten gun, yes. Awful thing.
It's like, it's more like a little terrible gun. Like, I remember, like, tank crews would use it, but it was more like a, I guess you're kind of like, here, have this so you feel like you're safe. So you're not completely unarmed. It's like, thanks, guys.
Well, it was nice and small, so it was handy for tank crews who needed to, have the space inside their tanks. But it was originally just invented to be a stopgap SMG, and it was literally made from just pieces of fucking piping. God. Awful thing. Do you think the random dumbass spinny thing on top of the pylon is the thing that actually causes it to teleport things? Or do you think it's just a dumbass random spinny thing that the Japanese were like, this should look cool?
If I had to guess, it's... Sometimes when you look at concept art books, like, I love collecting concept art books. Like for Dead Space and other franchises like Halo. And sometimes you see stuff in there that's kind of interesting. It's like, oh, this random weird bit on this, like, installation, that's actually, like, a fucking... some sort of, like... It's not a radio tower, it's like, it beams energy and mass from this side of the ring to the other, and it's like, oh, that's kind of cute. And they actually put thoughts in it. Other times, you'll read it and be like, random wiggly bit. They don't even... Like, they just put it there.
Cool.
Sometimes they do serve a function, but a lot of the times, if the writer doesn't care, the concept artist isn't feeling inspired, they're just like, meh, whatever, just a weird little giblet bit sticking out there.
The wiggly bits will make it look more alien.
Oh god, let's not talk about that. My favorite, or no, sorry. No, not my favorite. My least favorite fucking design for ancient civilization. They random bits of geometry, sometimes floating bits of geometry, all clean and sterile, and generally has a color palette of like 2 to 3 colors. It's like, it's blue, or it's like a light green, and it's like, that's it. That's it.
All everyday buildings are operated by retarded mechanisms. Like there's 2 weight plates that need to be weighed down simultaneously, for example, to call an elevator.
It's like this ancient civilization got wiped out for a good reason.
Yep, because they're fucking idiots.
It's like,
Deserve to die.
our doors are super cool. Look at it open. It just got several moving pieces. It's like, why would they invent that though? Like, why? Why does it have so many moving parts? Like, that just means there's more parts to break.
The Temple of Trials in the latest Jedi Thingity-Bob game, where everything is operated by moving giant gold balls through the complex.
That was so gamey. That was definitely a game in which the practicality and lore took a backseat, and it was game design. It's like, minigame. Minigame. That was it. That was all that served. Also, don't even get me started with the stupid, like, Jedi Temple Guardian things. It's like, dude, Jesus Christ, why didn't the Jedi use this in the Clone Wars? Like, they could have won the war with those things.
Well, you see, they were only for training purposes, Kyle. They wouldn't use those for actual warfare or
Like,
anything. That'd be silly.
Imagine when Order 66 came down and the Jedi Temple had those protecting it. Like, fucking... the 501st would have gotten fucking slaughtered.
That Jedi would just be like, shit, we're gonna have to get serious now, and uncaches their massive fucking stockpile of lightsaber energy weapon resistant super robots.
Yeah, because those things would actually be terrifying. That really bothered me, because I'm like, okay, game, so you're telling me that the Jedi Order has these things, yet they don't use them for defense at all.
Yes.
For any of the major temples, and so when the clones attack, there's just like, oh no, we're surrounded, derp. Also, don't even get me started. So Order 66, love it, love the idea of it, love Revenge of the Sith, but it's stupid. It's stupid because in every other scene in every other movie, a Jedi can take down like 30 dudes, except when the movie demands, like the Battle of Geonosis as well, where it's like 2 guys shooting at him and it's like, just dies.
Oh yeah, that is the movie balance thing. It's one of those things that really annoys me in long-standing franchises and series in particular. There's a show that I quite like, which is called SEAL Team. I've talked about this before. It's a pretty cool little actiony TV series that follows the actions of a SEAL team as they fight brown people in the Middle East. And it's really cool because they do a lot of the SEAL team tactics. They stack up, they discuss things, they use covering fire, they use guided explosives to blow open doors, and they go on missions that a SEAL team might go on. But they never get shot. They wade into bullet fire like fucking James Bond, and nothing ever happens to them. And after like 3 seasons, I was just like, this is dumb now.
The stakes
I've been
need to
watching
be
these
higher.
fuckers Yeah, there are no stakes. Because I've been watching these fuckers get shot at for days now, and nothing ever happens.
The bullets go around them, and like, oh, if they do get hit, it's like, oh, it's just a flesh wound.
It's a wound that looks mildly cool. Like, shot in the shoulder. Meh.
Oh shit!
Bandage
dude.
myself up with the American flag and keep going.
Bandage me up. I'm getting some pussy. It's like, damn. No shit. The human population is declining in the middle of an alien invasion.
In the near future, those aliens will be the rulers of this planet.
Soon we will be the minority, and they will be the minority majority.
And maybe they will establish reservations where we will spend those
Oh god.
Oh, buddies.
Maybe they'll establish reservations where we'll spend the rest of our miserable lives.
We can be in a zoo.
It's like,
As long as it's a petting zoo, I'm happy.
this lady is taking a lot of assumptions here.
I just say, you can keep me in a zoo, but you gotta pet me.
Hold on. She's assuming the bugs and the aliens want to, like, oh, they want to keep us around. Like, all evidence to the contrary, they don't want to communicate with us. They're just killing us.
No,
Well, the thing is,
like she was like,
the
if we're
game has
lucky, they
already
might-
made it very clear that it's not that they can't communicate, it's that they don't fucking want to.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to us. They're just like, no, we're gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
And this chick is just here to be the hippy dippy bitch. It's like, oh, we gotta communicate. No.
So we can be put in reservations to live the rest of our miserable lives. I think she's got a kink. She's like,
See,
yes,
this
put
is
me in a reservation.
partially why I want to play with the Japanese voices again, because the Japanese voices make this game serious. Like, it makes it feel like it's actually an alien invasion instead of just a fucking retarded B-movie schlock with giant
But
ants.
that's funny though.
Yes!
The charm of EDF isn't the fact that it's a serious game. It's that it's just like a meme.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Japanese play this and they take it seriously.
And we play it and we're like, haha, haha, aliens reference.
Already party bugs.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't take a roly-poly bug attack, particularly soon.
It doesn't matter what the voices are saying.
Or you don't get to have buildings.
I'll...
I've decided to become Bubbles. This is for Bubbles. Ah!
Ow, what did you hit me for?
Yeah, shoot her again.
I didn't knock the fucking building down.
She told me to do it.
Because you were nearby.
I'm gonna snipe you next time you sit still. You're gonna be like, why Arch suddenly dead?
Arch Big Sleepy.
Okay.
Urge to betray Kyle increasing every second.
But we're in the middle of a war. You wouldn't want to betray us in the middle of a war, would ya? It's like, you can't even say war correctly. Oh no.
Bad froggies.
Oh. Saw that coming.
Well, don't do that. That would be mighty silly.
Ah, no. Bad frogs.
Oh shit.
What's behind you?
There's a lot of boogs coming.
Don't worry. My shotgun that fires miniature suns have no problems with lots of bugs.
Miniature suns. Like, if they were actually had the heat of a sun, like fucking Christ, they'd go through everything.
They practically are. Like, it's a shotgun that fires like 50 grenades at a time. It's kind of brilliant.
For a second, I thought the frog put Barch in its mouth. And then flew away. I was like, nice. Goodbye, Barch. Get forward. Grab the loot, grab the loot. Don't kind of try to ignore the bugs.
I don't want to be bored, though. Now, if you want to see a truly fucked up fetish, Unbirth. Oh, my heavens. Now there's
Like
there's
back
one
in
from
the
the
womb
history
with
books.
you. It's like it's
What?
time for you to be unbirthed.
No, I don't even want to know.
You shove them back in the vagoo and right into the womb.
Yeah.
And
That's
then they
literally
get
it.
unborn somehow.
Or you get eaten. That's unbirth as well. That's fetish. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle, Disco.
This is
But why
nice.
did you know?
Our random retard dudes are shooting the frog. Why? Oh god, they killed it.
Still have an ant.
And
That was a good little bark.
it just like jumped on me. Bad ant is dead now. I didn't kill it.
Among all of their
The
Disco managed to get ambushed by the one and only dwarf and little ant that remained.
I didn't. I went out of the way of it, but it just tried to pick me up.
Damn, Disco lived. I'm gonna go vomit from the mention of that fetish. Dang. Wasn't rebirthing a quack psychotherapy practice?
Did they used to shove people back up women's vaginas and then pop back out again?
Hey, whoa. That's her head pokes out again. So fucking weird.
I'm pretty sure I saw a picture once of a bald man, I presume bald, wearing a woman as a hat with a JJ wrapped over his bald head.
That's kind of
You
great.
watch some
And
strange things, Art. I'm just gonna reiterate this.
I didn't necessarily know where this was from, but I'm pretty sure it was from somewhere.
That's kind of funny, though. What are the guy now? Black has returned, and he says, I have returned. Pity up from update from Disco, please.
He's not in the room. He's probably asleep.
Disco, you have failed, Black. 1917 was the last time. She's like, no. Gets force choked. You're dead now, Disco. Now I can talk about corpse fetishes. I can just
You've
throws
been
it.
around Arch too long.
Necrophilia.
Now there's a fetish that a man could get behind.
Oh, it's so nice and cold.
Stinky too. Stinky.
I mean, I'd I don't know why I would expect it, but I would figure they'd embalm them first to cut down the smell, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
probably not.
Why not, though?
Probably they wait till they're like mummified and like, oh yeah.
Wrinkly.
Look at that leathery skin. That's terrible.
We need to continue with our psychoanalysis of fetishes. That was good. Why would somebody do this? What is the urge behind wanting to fuck something dead? See, I think, again, it came from a warm summer day when a Greek probably thought to himself, wouldn't it be nice if my penis was cold?
I don't think that's why.
I think that's why. Do you have any rational objection?
See, look at this. Listen, somebody was like, I'm gonna rape this person. And then they tried to rape him, but then they resisted and they killed him in the process. And like, crap. But I'm a sick bastard. And so the sick bastard man, or woman or whatever, is like, I'm gonna rape the dead body.
Or woman, thank you. Like, equality and representation is important.
Women rape-
Even in the necrophiliac rape scheme.
Kibs understands that women rape people too. Okay.
That's true.
I'm an egalitarian. Or something. Or something.
See, I disagree, because I posit here, Senor Kibs, because we gotta have this be a highbrow debate, you know?
Yes, of course. No, not a debate. Discussion.
Discussion, there you go.
See, we're so highbrow, we don't debate, we do discussions. See,
I posit, Senor Kibs, before the rude woman interrupted our advanced philosophical debate,
we need
that if you're raping someone and you kill them because they're being annoying, or whatever reason you decided to.
Shut up.
Hey, stop it! Can't you see I'm working here?
You're killing it for me.
Yeah. It's just, you're really being a buzzkill here, honey.
I'm gonna kill you instead.
But I posit that then it isn't necrophilia, because necrophilia is specifically the act of fucking the already deceased. And if you're midway through, then surely we need a different definition for this.
It's deathophilia.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or maybe, no. It would just be guro, wouldn't it? There you go.
Ew.
There you go.
I mean, the whole thing is ew no matter how you slice it. Oh no, Shinkatsu donates, and it sounds like it's relevant. I once met a homeless girl when I was taking care of my trash. I gave her a bath and closed her. The sound she made, you'd almost think she was alive. Are you quoting something? That sounds kind of weird, dude.
Reporting to the police now.
Shinkatsu man, arrested man.
Twitter trust and safety, come.
Twitter? Twitter's not gonna care, it's YouTube. That'd be funny
when
though.
he started singing there, he reminded me. I rewatched Spartacus again not that long ago, and whilst the first season is brilliant, the second and third not so much, but it did have a fantastic song, the one that goes, "And my cock rages on." That is a brilliant song, and needs to be in video game format.
I won't let you die.
I believe the refrain was that my penis is magic.
That's a big spider.
Did you only now notice?
Well, this one's chasing me. I wasn't bothered when it was chasing you.
So to finish it up, I think we have agreed then that my theory that it was created due to a Greek man who wanted his willy to be cold is correct.
I don't think anybody agreed on that. He's like,
You didn't present a valid counter-argument.
I'm just saying it probably happened during an accident.
Oh my god.
And the person's like, hey, dude, this is actually pretty great. Like, when she's
I'm
dead,
gonna die.
like, she don't wiggle no more. And, like, that's great. And then the other guy's like, yeah, that's pretty great. I agree.
See, I think that's incorrect again. I think that's too much of a leap of logic. If anything, it might have just been by, not accident, but by accidental necessity. Like, you're done with a big-ass battle, and you've got one of those stress hard-ons, and you just look around, and there's a dude who died with his butt poking up into the air, and he's like, yeah, maybe.
God damn it. I think you played Near Replicant. The way you're talking... Fucking... Alright, that happened a different thing. Where Kaine jerks off after she kills people. It's like, yes, we need to relieve the stress.
She jerks off
Yes.
after she kills people?
She jerks off after she kills people.
Futa.
Yes.
But does she have balls?
Do not know. There is a bulge, though. There is.
I don't like balls on my futa.
See,
I disavow.
when fucking some people in chat found out that the Near Replicant, that the waifu character, I didn't tell V that, because V's like, is Near Replicant good? I like it because Tubi's ass. And so I was like, yes, it's pretty good. And he's like, I sent him a picture of Kaine, and he's like, nice, I'm gonna get it. And I'm like, lol. Like, what if he does? If he doesn't like food, it's gonna be hilarious. If like, eee.
Don't kill the remaining betas, Kyle.
Oh, that's right. They call.
Remember,
betas.
by the way, I believe these things are called king betas. They're king simps.
See, they're so cute. They can't be beta though. They just hop around and go like meep, meep.
And then they fire their coom everywhere.
Oh, maybe they are betas, because they get so excited. They're like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, and then they're like,
And they just never stop cooming. Everything gets white and horrible.
sploot, sploot. Discord, how the fuck did you die?
I had like 3 of the big spiders and I got stuck in between them.
Nice, you got splooged on. Shit.
So they were
Damn,
all
Don't
red.
shoot Disco.
cocky.
Don't let him splooge on you though, Disco. That should get splooged on.
I think I picked up most of the stuff.
Okay, we can kill him.
How did it feel to be Bukkake Disco?
So what now?
Where did the King Sims come from?
Bukkake means something along the lines of, like, a splooge shower.
Well, kinda, but it's more the act of being completely covered in splooge, really.
Yeah. You got coomed on by, like, 30 dudes.
No.
Simultaneously.
No.
It's a fetish, by the way. Just like, oh my god.
The Japanese have even been cultured enough to come up with a sub-genre of bukkake called gokun, which all I'll leave you with there is, gokun is also the sound effect used for swallowing large amounts of liquid. You're welcome, chat. I'm giving you a lot of good information today.
Just like, nice.
Arch watches some strange things.
There'll be many fappy noises tonight from many chat members. Play, 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 play. How do you use the YouTube clipper on this stream? I don't know. But either way, you're going to have to figure it out because this stream has tons of gems. The degeneracy is pretty high.
This is too degenerate. Too degenerate. Oh, the Nippons are truly an enlightened people. That is correct, chat.
That's true, Grimald Antioch. Good thing nobody watches us on Twitch. You say, I'm over on Twitch, but I mean, worst case, they do that, and then I can just be like, because my plan is, like, to get banned on Twitch, and then eventually be like, banned on Twitch, I'm being censored, and then people will be like, sympathy sub, and I'm like, nice.
You gotta get larger first, though. You're too small yet.
Yeah, but
Must become bigger.
I'll just have you make a video about it. Be like, Kibs is being bullied. And I'll give you $20.
Oh, good. Gayer versions of the flying things.
What are these? Oh, no. Go away.
Oh, good.
Ow.
They're more spongy.
One of them
That
dead.
would be the logical inference, yes.
Fortunately, these are slightly easier to kill than those super red ones. Don't shoot multiple of them. Just shoot one at a time. Because, you know, otherwise it'll aggro the whole fucking party of the little cunts.
God, they take a beating, though.
Like, dude. The other ones I can kill in 2 sniper shots. These ones, well, I guess I'll just shoot it for a while.
That one's dead. They drop a nice amount of loot, though. Black says, $3. Kibs, where's is our Empress? She's tired. She's sleeping.
Still dead. In the same ditch. Also still on fire.
The entire infantry unit was almost annihilated by just
Oh, grumpy bubs.
Again, the game becomes so much easier without that little winching city leveler.
See, chat has, like, against Bubbles' wishes, I just kept saying Bub is femme, and now chat says Bub is femme, and, like, Bub's got big tits. And now chat's
Bub is
like,
femme.
Bub's got big bahunkas.
Like, have you ever known a non-female to bitch that consistently?
I'm telling you, Bubs has got a voice changer. Big titty Bubs.
Feels like bitching.
Bubs got big titties. MILF Bubs.
Milk him.
Milk Bubs. Yes.
I wonder if I can land on these things, because that would be hilarious.
We need art of... What the fuck is that fetish called? Where they milk people?
I think it's just called milking, generally speaking.
Okay. We need milk
Like, I
people.
don't think you need a fancy name for the act of milking.
We need milky fan art of Bubs. So, gonna make some milkshakes. That'd be so weird.
Would it, though?
I mean, it is milk, but it's human milk. And people don't, oddly enough, you know, consume human milk.
Well, no, people do consume human milk. Like when you're a baby, that's pretty much all you
Yeah, but
consume.
only-
Or well,
When you're a baby, though. And that's because,
it
like...
would. Unlike when now we just give them serum and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, there's
Once upon a time.
why we use cows to make milk and not people's is because, you know... The diseases don't transfer some shit?
There's probably some.
It has mostly to do with quality.
as well.
It's a fair, like, a cow will produce considerably more milk than a woman will.
That's true. Oh my god, imagine if, like, you know how dudes can sell sperm? What if women could sell milk?
Ow. They
How
can.
much money would that be?
They can. Don't some women do that? Like they sell it or donate it for like mothers that can't produce milk.
How much
Like,
money?
it was.
For whatever reason can't,
It
like,
used to be a literal fucking profession, wet nurse.
It's like drinky, milky.
Some women do that.
See, we need to genetically engineer cackerels, and then we need to genetically engineer it so that they produce chocolate milk. Oh, it would be
No.
warm though. That'd be weird.
Yeah, and they'd just be randomly leaking. I don't want that.
Be like, ah, sticky chocolate
Why would I want that?
milk.
Why would I want them to just leak?
They wouldn't randomly leak.
They're fucking cats. Do you think they have, like, control over their leakiness?
You could put like a cap over it or something. It's like a bottle.
You're a strange thing, Kyle.
Welcome aboard, Robert. Renato. Leaky milks. We need to genetically engineer Bubs that he produces chalky milk. Ooh, one breast produces chalky milk and the other makes strawberry milk. Hmm? We can diversify our sales.
No. Just no.
No. Imagine the money we could make, chat. People be like,
No milk at all.
Chalky milk. Bodybuilder. No, wait. Chinka's 50 pesos say they already do sell human milk, which Kibs lacks. Human milkies. See, I couldn't drink human milkies. Like, I'd rather drink it from a cow, though.
But you've already drunk human milkies.
Did I?
When you was a baby.
I might not have, though. What if my mom was like, no, you're going to have formula?
Bub's milk would be carbonated. That probably would be.
Oh my god, it's bubbly milk? Dude, we could definitely sell that. Hold on. There are people with weird fetishes. They would fucking... We could sell it for a high cost.
Who would want carbonated milk?
I guarantee you I could find people.
I've
I'm guaranteeing... I'm telling you, Disco, it might be a niche
never
market.
went to this bubble milk. Like,
Look.
if it's bubbly milk, that's even worse.
Bubbles makes carbonated bubbly milk. So now I can get bubbly
Bubbles
milk.
makes bubbly milk. I mean, it makes sense.
That's
We can get
so
chocolate
stupid.
bubbly milk now. Wow. Never knew I wanted that. No, I can-
I still don't want it.
Discordy, you're gonna drink it and you're gonna like it.
I am not.
And then you're gonna
But
say,
would you want the milk to be chunky?
you mean thick?
No, chunky.
You want chunks
What?
in the milk.
What is
Yeah,
it?
like-
with an off
Like orange juice with meat in it, like little globules things.
Like, if your
Little
milk is
goblets
going
of chocolate or something? Like what?
it's gone off.
Yeah.
Could
It's
be.
disgusting, but would you want it? That is the
No.
important question.
It's gotta be mixed. It's gotta be pre-mixed.
Chunky milk.
It's like that'd be like having Nesquik in your milk, but like not mixing it. Like you just pour it in the milk, and then you drink the milk, and then it's at the bottom of the cup. Like, why would you do that?
Why would you do this?
Oh my god, what if you have to pre-mix it? So you gotta fucking have bubbles jump up and down to shake it. See, we're figuring out the methodology here, chat. This is some big brain, big thinky stuff here. Gotta swoosh it around. You know when you mix powder into a liquid? Gotta take a spoon and like do circly things.
Kyle, my building disappeared, Kyle. Do you want me to fucking make you disappear, Kyle?
Look, the buildings in way of the enemy are disappearing. Just don't stand on those.
I don't like the frogs because the shooting noises they make sound remarkably much like sploogey noises.
I'm just like, I'm splooging on the barge. Good, splooge all over him. Shinkatsu donates 125 pesos, say, everything is carbonated in Japan. Even the milk. I literally tried to scrounge around to find actual carbonated water. It's like a treasure. Non-carbonated water. Why is everything bubbly there? Do they have tummy problems?
Oh, fuck no, but they've got a thing called cow piss.
Cow piss.
And
Cow piss.
not cow piss, no, but cow L piss.
Is it piss?
And it's this
they mix the
thick,
cow
flowing, vicious, white, bubbly substance that's carbonated, and it's awful in every way. Like, it literally looks like carbonated splooge. And when you're pouring it out of the bottle, it doesn't go like psh, like a stream. It goes gluck, 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 gluck.
Like thick chalky milk.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of great.
It's kind of not. It's kind of horrible. It's kind of awful.
Gamma Spectre says Bub's milk would be Norway's #1 milk. That's good Bub milk. I'm quoting a terrible movie. That's good.
Aren't you always?
Good Badger milk. That's good. No, it's that's good Badger milk.
What if life is a movie, Kyle? What if we're just extras on an intergalactic TV show, huh?
Well, I hope our view ratings are good. If they get shitty, we're gonna die.
Yeah, if they cancel us, whoops.
There's a fucking, I swear to God, there's a parody of something like that.
There's a movie like that, yes. A life of, what was it? Like, it had Jim Carrey in it back in the day when everything had Jim Carrey in it.
Oh, fucking Jim Carrey. That guy's one overrated actor.
Well, he's not an actor. He's a person who makes funny faces and noises into the camera.
That's true.
But he's good at doing that, so, you know.
He's got a skill, okay.
I mean, he's basically just a YouTuber before YouTube was become popular.
Rick and
Nope.
Morty's like that? See, I don't watch Rick and
Kyle, pick me up. I hit a branch.
Morty. Okay, I'm on me way. I'm on me way. Very fucking slowly.
Ah, Truman Show. That was idiots. Kyle, you're slow.
I'm coming. I'm almost there, sorta. Oh god, there's a frog.
You almost got bored.
There's a frog.
But there's a big frog with a gun.
There's also the other frog thing.
Hey, don't eat me. Oh,
Oh, good, there's-
Godzilla's here.
Monster. Big monster.
That is not Godzilla.
We need to take out that stupid spawner.
That's that.
There, because we need to get rid of the ants. There's another spawner over there.
Actually, we should probably leave that alone, because health.
Oh yeah, leave it for health. Good idea. Because we can farm the little frogoos for health. Gonna have to cut down their numbers though, because there's a bit too many of them.
Yeah. Pick them off now while you got a chance, then leave the spawner so we get a few more. Oh, he started to fire his balls now. That's excellent.
Becoming more powerful.
Ah! Okay, he decided to use my head as a trampoline.
Oh, there's a lot of loot everywhere.
I'm trying to grab stuff. This goes being
Yep.
bored. Oh shit.
Just try to avoid the health for now, because we're probably gonna need that.
I kinda need the health now. God damn.
Oh, Jesus.
I missed
That
the
was-
big things. Ow.
There's a big health box right there, Disco.
I'm trying to get it, yeah.
Maybe we can actually... Oh, don't bore me!
Fucking frog got stuck in its mouth.
Fucking frogs.
Calpus is horse milk, apparently, according to chat. Oh shit.
Calpis is what now?
Horse milk.
Horse milk.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I do know that they carbonated the thing. And if they did indeed carbonate horse milk, that, if anything, only raises further questions.
Drop the Kib now.
And I mean, horse milk is fine, so long as it's not stallion milk, I suppose. That would be awful.
Damn. True. That would be pretty fucking gross. Big ick. Big yikes.
Fun fact, the last horse brothel in DC in the US was only closed in the late 1900s, and it was only closed because a dude died in there getting railed by a horse.
Horse brothel.
Yeah. You see, normally the horses were tied up so that they couldn't, you know, just core out the person they were currently boning. Because a horse penis is a fairly lethal weapon, when you think about it.
I don't really think about it.
But apparently, the bindings had gotten loose, and so there was nothing preventing the horse from just really going in hard and deep on this poor bastard.
At least the horse had a good book.
Very unfortunate for him, I'm sure.
He's a he got fucked right out of living. Right, fucked to death by a horse.
Imagine
Nice.
arriving at the pearly gates with that as your fucking entry ticket, so, you know, Saint whatever the fuck his name is sitting there with his giant books of reasons for why you've arrived, and it's like, alright, let's see here. Kyle, yes, why are you here? Death by a horse penis, I see.
I see.
Right.
See, if the horse raped him, then he gets to go to heaven because it was against his wishes. You know? It's not like he wanted to be raped by the horse.
The thing is, he paid to be raped by that horse, though.
To death. But did he pay to die from it?
Probably not.
I hope for his sake there is no afterlife.
But don't worry, we can hurt it with our tiny little fucking guns. What 5,000 kilogram bombs cannot achieve, our piddly pea shooters will.
Alright, I gotta take out the spawn.
Uh-oh.
Those frogs
Oh,
keep
God.
boring me.
Alright, let's fucking hope we've got enough health on the ground.
I gotta hope.
To be fair, I think the frogs are doing more damage to me than the actual lizard thing.
I would expect so, yeah, because he's just been going hard on my little tum-tum. So far
Good.
out.
Good. Oh my god. Fuck off, frogs!
Drop me. Drop me.
Don't drop him, he secretly enjoys it.
God damn it. There's one more that we missed, by the way. It's over there. I died, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, I can go get it. Is he leaving? No.
Stop, please.
He's hungry for disco.
Good.
Oh, no, it's the frogs. That's a freaking problem.
Oh, he's leaving, I think.
Ow.
I have all the frogs.
I guess he's done with us.
Good. We've achieved the original goal.
And I think we got most of the stuff as well.
Archelaus got away. Stop chasing.
He always gets away, though. Mm.
Arch, are you shooting at me?
Got him.
You
Archman landed and Archman went boom. Arch is like, I died into boom booms. If you didn't die to boom booms, somebody would have. Oh shit. Oops, excuse me. In furrydom, says Necron Boy, you will see mostly horse, canine, and human penis with the occasional dolphin-esque taper, or when they don't know. Well, that was interesting.
Well, that's knowledge you have.
Knowledge is not power in this section. I don't want to guard it. Just because of pee-pees.
Now, there's a good. That's a good point as well.
Terrible.
Araman says that the dude that got fucked to death by the horse would go to hell because you didn't let the horse finish before dying.
Rude, I know.
I mean, does the horse care if you're still alive when he finishes?
He's like there's
It might.
there's splooge in his, I don't know, fucking chest cavity. He's just
I mean,
dead.
it's just a horse, not a necrophiliac. And yes, bestiality is an old part of human culture. The Minotaur's a good point. The fisherman and his wife is another. I'm pretty sure, like, fuck Egypt. Look at Egypt. Egypt was the furry nation. All of their gods were fucking furries.
Good that the Romans took care of them. Disgusting savages.
That's correct. Like, that was a just fucking war right there. And if anything, the Romans should have gone harder.
They're like, they saw it and they're like, oh, furries. Gotta crucify them.
Each and every one of them. Like, they're gonna have to cut down half the trees in Germany to pull it off, but it'll be worth it in the end.
See, that's why they took a portion of Germany. They didn't want to actually hold it, so they were okay with losing it. They just needed the lumber.
Yeah, that's why they never tried to reconquer it, because they were like, well, we've already got all the lumber we need, so...
Yeah. That's also why they fell, too, because, like, you know what? We did the right thing. We got rid of the furries. It's time for us to retire.
See, the only error they made was not explaining the purpose to the Germans, because the Germans would probably get behind that. Like, oh, that's what you need the lumber for. Well, shit, let's help you. We'll help you cut down the trees.
Hell, we'll even help you make the crosses.
Yeah. In fact, we'll prefer that part of the deal. That'll be awesome. And they'll all just be singing together in beautiful harmony as they hammer out the crosses for the furries.
Kumbaya.
Malone, come on.
I'm assuming at this
All
point they're Christian.
furries, all be gone.
They will be. Give it enough time.
Or maybe they sing Pocahontas. Just each slam of the hammers, like they're savages, barely even human.
Oh, that song is great.
That was an excellent fucking Disney song.
See, and that wasn't. People can't even say it's racist because it was showing that both sides of humanity referred to each other as savages because they were different.
Well, that's the thing.
Racist
That is precisely it. Like we had fixed racism. Racism wasn't a fucking issue.
And then,
We decided to make everything racist again. Now you have to be actively racist to be anti-racist. I tell you, the Disney savages had it fucking right. It was white people and red people singing the exact same song, making a fucking point. Yeah, they view each other as foreign invaders. Obviously, they're going to view them as savages. Like, oh God. It was a good song.
What's that one picture I saw? Our Blessed Ways, and it shows a picture of like two castles, and they're on the opposite side of the river, and they're just different colors. It says Our Blessed Ways, and then the other castle, which is like blue, and it says Their Heathenistic Ways or something like that, or heretical ways. It's like both castles are the same, they're just different colors.
Oh,
Our brave adventurers, their vile invaders.
Yeah, that one. Our brave adventurers, they're vile invaders. Our great gods, our holy divine gods, they're what was it, like murderous, God, I don't even know.
Murderous heathen religion or something like that, yeah.
It's like, it's just the
God, I hate the curse of anti-racism. The entire school of thought that has, once again, made us think that, oh yeah, no, the color of people, that's what's important. Like, oh. Why?
yes.
Because people are so simple-minded. Like, you're blue, that means you bad. And then you're green, you are privileged.
I mean, that is literally where we are. You know that TV show on Cartoon Network with like the fucking aliens and shit.
Oh, don't even get me started. Steven Universe. I fucking hate that.
Yes, shit. Like there's a purple. They've got that one ad where at first they're singing like, we're all the same. Race is not important. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. And then the purple bitch interrupts and says like, hold on, we're not all the same. I'm fucking purple, okay? I'm clearly different. I'm like, what do you mean race is not important? I'm a black child, okay? This is important. Like, why, you goddamn racists?
In order to perpetuate, division brings power. And if you can divide people and make them think that, and hate each other, then you can manipulate them.
That is unfortunately true.
I mean, fuck. As basic bitch as Star Wars Revenge of the Sith plot is, that's the same fucking... Like, it has that, and, like, that's the message of the story. Like, droids are bad because, fear them because they did bad stuff. And therefore all droids are bad. It's like, okay.
I have found a disco.
Do it.
Do it?
Yeah, do it.
Well, Disco, I'm sorry, but I guess you're gonna have to die now because Kyle told me to.
Do it.
How about Dawn? I already don't have much health.
You're about to have a little less.
Still. Disco's nervous.
She's like, I don't trust a blondie.
Never trusted.
This is Scout. Numerous aliens have landed in the thick fog.
That's music.
A thick fog. We're in such a dumb fucking place now. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Alright, go for the group up front for... No, wait. Alright, hold on. I'll take the group on the right because they're mostly frogs, which I can assassinate nice and quick.
We can only shorten the distance. Let's dash forward.
One frog. Oh, that reminds me too. I saw this Bugs Bunny cartoon again recently where he's shooting Indians and he's just singing like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. Oh, wait, sorry. That one was a half-breed.
Oh my god. I forgot Bugs Bunny.
Oh,
The
it was
band
brilliant.
cartoons are... They are very
Ow,
spicy.
ow, fuck. Ah, god damn it. The fucking missile destroyed my house.
Oh shit. I see
I'm
that.
not liking the fog. Makes sniping them kind of hard. Hey! No.
There's lots of health by me, Disco. Happy birthday, he says. It's gonna be a while before we get to...
Pick me up, because you're gonna fucking die without me here.
Well, first I gotta get rid of these things in front of me, because if I try running, they'll shoot me to death. Oh shit. I can't even see. Shoot you in the testicles.
I
Yeah,
would
sure,
highly recommend, though, go go to YouTube and just search for censored cartoons and stuff like that. It is some hilarious fucking shit.
Also, Disco, you get Arch, I'll pick up boxes. Because you're for Easter. Remember what I told you yesterday? That won't work. It's like, what was he doing? Asking that guy out? And he's like, do you love me? And he's like, that won't work. Fuck you. Nice.
Found a blonde thing.
Nice. Shoot it.
Thank you, Disco. Why do I have so little health?
Are you injured? Are you injured? It's not like you can't fly and pick up all the goddamn health.
I'm watching it in the background now, and God, I love the old style of animation where they weren't trying to figure out ways to cheat, and every frame is animated. Like, every move is animated. Ah, it is beautiful.
The
Yeah, how they
propaganda
used to
cartoons.
do the old, like, by hand animation is really interesting.
Please inform us.
It was difficult as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was really fucking difficult.
It's also incredibly expensive too.
Oh, yeah. That as well.
I don't mind digital animation, but like if a traditional animation, you see an old anime or something like that where it's done well, and it
But where they'd have, like, the camera sort of pointing down on it and the different kind of glass layers, and they'd just, like, go in, they'd move one frame, and they'd take another shot, and they'd, like, move a frame and take another shot.
Yep. What they do is they use keyframes, so it's like, okay, the character was here, and then the character needs to be here.
I know what you mean.
I know. I'm not mostly doing that for you. I'm doing that for chat. Because chat don't know. Sometimes you have to explain stuff for chat. Because I don't think chat knows about animation. Because I know you know, because you fucking did that already. So yeah, there's like keyframes. And what keyframes are, chat, is they're like pictures, right? And so you have a beginning, middle, and end. So it's like, okay, character needs to be here. They have to go there and there. And then so you gotta draw the in-between frames. And that's what takes the longest amount of time. Barch is gone. But also, we're probably gonna end the stream here. This might be a good spot to
Yeah.
quote-unquote call it, because everyone's tired.
Well, I have to be up in a few hours.
Yes. Time for Disco to get some sleepies.
Yes.
But either way, chat, thanks for joining us. Thanks for the donos today. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Now, streams are still going to be at weird times, but that should only be for a week, and then that will get back to normal at least. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Good night, chat.